you so much for the 5-stream streak. I'm shocked there's no daggone music in this, but welcome to Stardew Valley. We're playing our year 1 winter farm. And I put a big ass Christmas tree up in here because I'm obnoxious and I'm already celebrating Christmas. And that'll stay up all year round, just like my regular Christmas tree did stay up until like last month, I think. But this is Link, the hero of time. You know him, you love him. He's that guy. And we're just trying to do our damn thing. Hello, Snake. Good to see you as well. This is mostly an animal product farm. Not a lot in the way of crops going on here, and I swear to God, I'd like to keep it that way. I've been making myself so much extra work by, freaking growing plants when I can just, I mean, if it's no surprise to you all if you've watched the show, you know I love making extra work for myself. So I made a lot of extra work for myself in this damn game by making a huge farm that I have to water by hand. And instead, I'd like to crack open some ore, get enough gold to make sprinklers, and then I can grow food. You know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am Precious. Hello, Smee. Good to see you. How are you? Happy Farming Friday. You know the weekend's coming up when I'm playing Stardew Valley, except for on Tuesday when I was too tired. And it was most certainly not the weekend. Let me milk the babies. It's not me unless there's extra work. Exactly. That's practically my middle name. Tina Extra Work Kelly. It's my brand. I just love freaking making work for myself. Can't stop, won't stop. Wish I could stop. Maybe someday I'll stop. I don't know. But today was self-care day. So I don't want to hear about it. I was doing good. I did one load of laundry, folded it and put it away. Didn't make any milk yet. We gotta slam this milk in a machine and make some cheese out of it. I didn't even make dinner today. I got off my lazy bottom, by which I mean I was doing core exercises for 10 minutes. And then I was like, okay, let's go downstairs and make the perfect time to make dinner when I'm exhausted from exercising. But I was like, but it's got to get done. And I went downstairs and my mom had already brought home some chicken. So I didn't even have to make dinner. I helped shuck the corn, of course. Do not eat egg. Do not eat egg. These chickens are trying to hide their eggs. And I'm wondering what's going on here. What is going on here on this day? Yeah, how lovely. Dinner was practically done. Look with your special eyes. My brand. That's such a classic. Ooh, walking away before I make my mayonnaise. Come on now, Link. Get with it. That is such a... That commercial was old about 5 or 10 years ago, but now, I mean, it's a classic. You do wish they could improve early game farming, because in your opinion, it's livestock 100% until you get sprinklers, yeah. When it's Farming Friday, the weekend is here indeed. You can kick back, relax, listen to me talk about food, most likely. Thank goodness I probably won't be hungry at least for another 2 hours, because I had my insure. Now, it's just about time to take our patooties into town. Let's do that. Hopefully they'll play me some damn music. Thank you. It's lonely out here. So lonely. Not the powder melons. Jack be nibble, but Jack be fair. I would like to see this thick Jack, please. Video game. This will grant me some combat experience. Okay, I'm getting thick now. Let's put these near the sprinkler where they will be watered. When I think of the commercial, the my brand thing, that's like 15 years old. That commercial's from when I was growing up as a kid. That's a retro commercial now, Ryan. The kids these days don't know this commercial. Hello, Pastel. Good to see you. We are cracking open some geodes right now. It's 12 years old. I told you. It's an old-ass commercial. That commercial is not running. And the kids don't know about it. Therefore, it is... Oh! There's a thick Jack. There you go. Hello, sir. How you doing? Stabbing at the snow, I see. Alrighty. Hey, alright. me one of these tokens. I'm gonna go smack this token in the thing. What about you, Pastel? Are you working right now? Tina, it's to Sweaty Chicken Consumer. Jan's Eyes, Tina Kelly. That's right. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Gonna get 3 mystery things and then maybe a weird cup of tea. Strange. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for gems. I'm looking for gold ore as well. That would be nice to swap us down. Who would have thought that commercial would be a meme? You remember laughing like a jerk whenever it would come on, thinking that something goes wrong with you? I think everybody thought it was pretty funny. So, did this community see the reaction to the Minecraft movie where someone in Hollywood saw the screaming goat that was funny for a week? They've been using it 10 years later. That seems... Yep. Yep. I didn't see that reaction, but that clicks with me. The idea that somebody saw that screaming goat thing 12 years ago and was like, that the kids thought that was funny, so let's put it in Minecraft. Oh dear, only 20 minutes left. You forgot to take your break until right now. It's been calls back to back. Good luck with the calls. And I'm sorry you and you're having technical issues. Howdy Quantum, good to see you. Yeah, the screaming goat was funny at the time. But yeah, it's been a while. We know, we've seen it. You had the example of it being used in Wreck-It Ralph too. So they've been using it forever, yeah. I mean, I guess for children who have not seen it before, they're like, that's really funny. Goats scream like that. But for adults, we're like, meh. I've been well, Quantum. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, it's been a very busy week. Lots of appointments, lots of emergency things, but can't complain. Took care of myself today, washed my water bottle, showered, so life is good. The number of grubs in the cave has made mine dangerous. For other people, not me. It's good money if you slay 50 grubs. Here's the thing, those grubs sometimes turn into things. They harden up and turn. Same thing with Jack Black. Yeah, Jack Black has been in a lot lately. Oh my god, this just reminded me. My mom, sometimes my mom will wake up around 9 p.m. and she'll come chat with me and she'll make herself some hot cocoa and then like go back to sleep. She always wakes up at 9 to have some hot cocoa and go back to sleep. Hi, Rex says, thank you so much for the 38 months. Remind me to tell you about the Borderlands, okay? Borderlands, my mom. You're going to a concert tonight, but you're stopping by to say hey beforehand. Real quick. Let me see what I got here for you. You're a joy, Pyrexis, and the time you put in really shows. Thank you so much for your 38 months, and I hope you have a blast at this concert. My mom was like, I saw this really cool movie for a sci-fi trailer. I saw this really cool trailer for a sci-fi movie. Sorry, I got this screwed up. And she was like, it's got, I think Kate Blanchett in it, and some other lead actress, and Jack Black. And she's like, it's called Borderlands. And I was like, immediately, and my brother also was in the hallway too. He was brushing his teeth. And immediately I was like, Borderlands, mama? Borderlands? And I said, Mama, you're not gonna like that movie. And she's like, really? It looked really like a funny, fun, exciting sci-fi adventure. And I was like, what trailer did they have my mama watch on YouTube? This is wild. I was like, Mommy, the video games are about people running around shooting people on like planets and stuff. And I think it has crass humor. So I watched the trailer and I was like, what part of this am I mom like? I was like, Mommy, I think you should save your time for something else. You don't blame the actress for how the movie turned out? I mean, maybe my mom's gonna like it and watch it and like it, but the thing is, my mom doesn't like heavy action things, and I think it's gonna have a lot of heavy action in it. She likes romance, she likes adventure, but she doesn't like blowy, uppy, explodey stuff. And I'm like, Mommy, Borderlands is blowy, uppy, explodey stuff to the max, and then like dude jokes. So my brother and I were like, maybe skip Borderlands. Anyway, she might be a secretly huge Borderlands fan. Yeah. Maybe she'll love it. Quantum, you're struggling but you're struggling through, so you're hopeful about things. You fell out with your best friend a couple days ago. That sucks, Quantum. That's awesome. That's awful. I feel like a little bit ago you had mentioned that maybe you were like chatting with them again, and that things are going well. But I'm so sorry that you had a falling out with them. You know what? I guess it's time to put that in the past. Bet she also doesn't like sucky movies. I hear that movie wasn't very good. She's like, dang, this crass, obnoxious little robot speaks to me at a level. Maybe she'll like the poop joke robot. Should we try prismatic? I'm gonna get grubs, I guess. Let's go for killing grubs. But we gotta crack open some things before we go get the grubbies. I have too much junk in my inventory, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, Eli Roth was just directed, and he does B-movie style horror. Not a good match for Borderlands. Okay. I see. Oh, looks like my inventory is full of junk. I gotta go process it. A lot of totems. Not necessarily what I'm looking for right now. So that was my mama's fascination. She mentioned a few other things. She said like Borderlands, this, and that. And I was like, stop. Rewind. Pause. Borderlands? Mommy, no. I can't let you do that, Mommy. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Can you believe it was like 51 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday with rain, and now it's sunny and 79 degrees. Whoa. I bet, you know what? When the temperature fluctuates like that, Pastel, sometimes I get ill, you know? You know who she might like, though? The witch. Don't you do my mama like that, Twafo. Hi, is it boring to be a farmer during the winter? I don't know, but you seem to like bread. You brought me a present? Thanks. Do you like bread, kid? Thanks. You like bread? Thanks, this looks nice. Sorry about that. Kicking you while you're teaching children. Thank you. Okay, children like bread. Women like bread. This is good. Oh, hold up. There's a gentleman here. I'm gonna slam him with a salad. What's up, jerky? Some salad. Also, I should probably talk to them. Just like no talking, just slamming salad at them. You're not even sure if Nicolas Cage could have saved the movie from itself. Your body was mad yesterday. You had to pull out your fleece pants because you kept getting shooting pain in your legs. Ooh, that is awful. Women do like bread. I'm a woman, I like bread. To be honest, you think it's your fault, Quantum, that you had a falling out. You'll be looking to ask her for forgiveness one of these days. She asked you not to text her anymore about these things. You respect that. And if she doesn't want to talk, you'll live with that. You think you get the chance. Let her initiate things, Quantum, yeah. It seems like you know what's going on. You know the situation. Yes, giving people food in the local library. Why not? And Alice, thanks for reminding me to drink some more water, too. I wish I had a place to put this. I have these 2 keyboards. I got 2 mice. And I got this microphone stand. There's no place for me to put my water anymore. Here. Slide it next to my keyboard. We'll see. Have a good luck with your shift today, Pastel. The forest is a wonderful place. Have you been there? No. Well, actually, yes. Oh, I should talk to the children, too. I just gave them presents and ran away. Miss Penny says I have to read this book before I can go play. We don't have a school here, but I'm doing my best to give Vincent and Jazz a proper education. Every child deserves a chance to be successful. Jazz is very good at math and reading. Vincent is good at... well, he has an active imagination. There you go. Time to install an integrated cup holder. Where would that be? Just like built into my glass desk? Carve a hole in it? Break a hole in the glass? Oh, Mr. George. Oh, how am I going to reach that letter in the back? Is this because I talked a lot to Penny? Is this a Penny thing? Or is this a Mr. George? I remember being so upset at this because she manhandles this poor gentleman without asking his permission first. It's like, please do not touch disabled people's equipment without asking them. That's outrageous. I should install it on my chair. I can't. You know what I should do? That thing where you put the beer in your helmet and put that on. Here, let me help you, Mr. Molnar. She literally pushed him. He's trying to get his damn mail. This is wild. There you go. That is wild. Don't do this. Don't do this to strangers. Always ask somebody first. Be like, hey, is it okay if I maybe help you by moving your wheelchair and then I can get your thing for you? Like, always ask. Always ask. I could have done it myself, and I'm certainly able to move around on my own. How feeble do you think I am? Especially older people, yeah. It could be startling. It could be disruptive. It's just plain rude, honestly. So. Link, were you watching us? You should have helped. I should have asked instead of assuming you wanted to help. I'm just taking a walk, minding my own damn business. You should have asked instead of assuming you wanted to help. Oh, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Molnar. It was rude what I did. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I shouldn't have gotten so angry. It was actually very kind of you to help me out. That's okay, Mr. Molnar. I understand. This is probably why he doesn't go outside that much, is people keep manhandling his chair. It must be difficult to grow old. Hi, Adrian. You're entering the winter fishing contest. Well, I got smoked by Willie last Saturday. Or maybe even on this Tuesday. Got freaking smoked. I caught 4 fish, but he caught 5. It's like he's always trying to outdo me. It's good to see you, though, Adrian. Thank you for the 88 months. Also, looks like that ad break is going to run soon, folks. So keep an eye out for that. How would you like to celebrate your 88 months, Adrian? You like the sign? Yeah, it just says dog. I guess they never named the dog. One big lesson a lot of people miss is not to help people who don't want your help. You spent a lot of time around a deaf university for a while, and you always had the instinct to help them order food and stuff. And your friend had to stop you several times from babying people, right? Yeah. You know, folks are capable of asking for help when they need it. Mm-hmm. Dealer's choice? Okay. How about a Woodland Warden's card, Adrian? Why not? Let me slide this up so I can get to it. You saw this Amazon slop thing a while ago that had a cup holder that clamped to a desk like a mic boom arm. I don't have a lot of space on the desk for that, but that is a funny idea. I like that. Just sort of like an extendo pole. George is the first person you befriended in this game. I think in my first file that was the case as well. I went in, I said hi, I always dropped off something he liked, and then I was like, okay, and Miss Evelyn as well. You're trying to sleep, but you can't. Oh no. Do you ever get sleepy to listen to those rain sound things, Genpo? Now, Ryan, what did we say about not helping people? I'm just kidding. Let's see what the woodland has for you, Adrian. Let me cut this deck in half. Sometimes it helps. It keeps popping on randomly on my YouTube. For you, Adrian, you drew this in the reverse position, so I'll find out what that means. But you have the Weasel and Pine, which is about introspection. So let's see what that means. This is card 9, the Weasel and the Pine. So introspection, it says, weasels can be warriors or spies, moving quickly and often alone. They make observations from afar and adjust their plans accordingly. Remember that solitary creatures are nothing to fear, and an introverted nature is nothing to feel ashamed of. Knowing oneself and being comfortable alone are desirable skills. Like the weasel, the pine tree works to be self-sufficient. One of the fastest growing evergreens, its prickly needles have a waxy coating that helps them retain water. So, drawing this in reverse says, you may be overcome by loneliness. Think of the weasel's joy in solitude and practice caring for yourself when alone. Meditate on the waxen needles of the pine tree. Ask yourself what protections you may need to remain green and healthy year-round. Okay? Play the Stoke card! Play the Stoke card! If you're playing Inscription, you should play the Stoke card. Okay. So, your questions for this month, Adrian, are, when do I like to be alone? And how can I better understand and respect myself? Okay? I'm not lonely card. Yeah. So, if you're feeling like that you need a little more time to take care of yourself, Adrian, I think you should take that time. I did today. I did an extra workout today. I washed my water bottle today, and I showered today. I did a lot of stuff to take care of myself. Streamer, play the stout. So thank you so much for that support, and thank you all for waiting through that ad break too. I see. You had some applesauce. I hope that helps you feel sleepy soon, Genpo. You know what? Actually, I think Linus was my first. I think it's like the elders in Stardew Valley, except for Mr. Lewis. Screw that guy. He is playing with Marnie's heart, and I don't appreciate that. So Linus might have been my first because, like, you can literally pick up something off the ground and he's like, thank you. It must be difficult to grow old. It's just a different part of life, you know? You're right. We shouldn't ignore the reality of aging. I guess the sooner we come to terms with our mortality, the sooner we can really spend life living in the here and now. Okay, girl. So this was about Miss Penny, huh? All right. Well, it was interesting talking to you, Link. I should go. She hit me with the "you're interesting" thing. I see you. My mom loves having a nice cup of hot Ovaltine, the warm milk before bed. She loves that stuff. They tend to be the easiest, yeah. Because you always know where Mr. George is. Alright, I gotta, like, sell some crap and store some crap. You know what? But we're already here. How much room do I have? I think we're gonna make it in the mines. I think it's gonna be fine. He likes leeks, so he's easy, even though he doesn't seem to like it. Fascinating. And plus, you start off in the spring, he likes the leeks. You're growing leeks. I mean, they grow wild outside, so there you go. Welcome back, Ewan. What was the deal with your troubles there? Yeah, I just think George has had a hard life. So, he might be distrustful of others. I see, Manny. Are you sure? Are you sure? Go get the onesie then. Get the onesie. At least I'm not wearing the full overalls. At least just the pinafore today. My damn onesie on them. You always start your Stardew games as a hermit who doesn't talk to anybody. I see. So you start off as a hermit who doesn't talk to anybody until you've grown plenty of everything. That makes sense, honestly. I think when I started my first file, I was like that as well. But this one I'm trying to, like, I don't know, get my little boy Link out there, trying to find him a husband. Gardening hat over the hoodie. Okay. Genpo! Talk about your hyperfixations. Your hyperfixation is sleep. Good night, Genpo! Sleep well. Okay, you do that as well when you play this game, but not consciously. You're just like, alright, I gotta go mining, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do that. I have safety shorts on, so my pinafore is not gonna show anything untoward. Just bicycle shorts, probably. Okay. If it lifts. I don't think it will, though. Okay. We're almost up. I wonder if I have to get a bigger onesie. I think this is a size small onesie. It is pretty spacious and roomy. But it could be roomier. It really could be. Alex is such a good husband when you're gay. Is he? Because he has to overcome his internalized homophobia. His storyline is really good when you're gay. Okay. Because he's just sort of a small town country boy who's, performing masculinity. You want me to romance him? I never tried because, like, I don't know, he put out weird vibes. Oh my god, though, Genpo. It's going to be hard for me not to romance Haley because she looks so gorgeous in her winter outfit. Oh, she's got a camel coat and a kind of vanilla bean cream sweater and a matching camel colored earmuff. She looks so good. Okay. Farmer Pikachu. And today I really thought I would need to turn on my AC. Give me 1 second. Put that on. Alrighty then. Whoa. Okay. Farmer Pikachu. This really limits my visibility. Haley is cute, but consider this gay. Yeah. Manny. Wow, what the heck? How many of those is that? Thank you for gifting out those 5 tier 1 subs. And also thank you, Twitch, for gifting out that sub as well. So we got Explore, Lever 14, Dimmy Flow, Switch Ski, Moon Bliss, Packers Veg, and Fatal Attraction. Thank you so much, Manny, and also Twitch. It is September. It's wrapping up, isn't it? We only got a few more days left. Pikmin Bloom is already advertising to me what is going on in October. There's going to be some sort of Halloween lights thing that you got to collect. Okay. Can you see the farmer hat at least? I hope. Okay. Well, let's go to the mines. I should have some sort of mining hat. No, I shouldn't. But I also was thinking today, like, what if I had more costumes that I could keep in my closet? And then when you redeem the 15K or the 100K, I roll a dice to see what costume I have to put on. And, like, it's a big crab or a hot dog or something like that. And then I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Why do I come up with ideas like this? Who was that for? Why would I torment myself like that? Well, we gotta fight some grubs now that I think of it. Maybe I shouldn't be on this floor. Does anyone know what floor grubbies start off at? The cursed hot dog costume, yeah. It could be for me. Yeah, maybe this somewhere in my heart, Snake, where I think that this is something I want to do. Oh, did this... Okay, the stairs spawned. You know, I guess we'll do grub hunting tomorrow. Bet. Get out. That could be fun. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. I keep having more and more bad ideas for my show. Things that no one has... There's so many things in this community you all have asked for. This is not one of them. Damn, my inventory is so junked up. I'm gonna check out these crocuses so we can check out the secret note. Hello, unit. Good to see you. Tina. What is it, Ryan? Have we considered different costumes? Like what? Alex is a special dialogue if you do a gay romance with him. It made you very emotional. He is very dumb, but a very special boy to you. Well, I love that, especially since he has like a very particular gay romance, you know. I feel like that's pretty cool that Concerned 8 put that in. Considering, like, I don't know, the machismo and the bravado. Anyway, sleep. Have a good sleep. But also the sun is up. Maybe just like a little nap or something, Genfo. Until later. Come over here. Get over here. There's the gold I need. Okay. Eat this real quick. He also dropped a fish. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. And I've got to switch my inventory over. I'm just gonna read this. Ancient Farming Secrets, line 37. There's no better helper than a raisin-fed Junimo? I knew you could have Junimos on your lot. I didn't know they ate raisins. What the heck? So you can't get there, huh? Okay. Okay, now we can. You all love dropping it. Damn, they love dropping special things, don't they? Let's get rid of this. And then I should have sold my cheese. My inventory is an absolute mess. Oh boy. Let me have some hoken soup. I don't know. Okay, not exactly what I intended to do, but that's what happened, so. Raisins, I know. Craisins, though. Craisins are amazing. They're so sweet. George also has special dialogue about it, too. Really? Okay, maybe Link is gonna romance Alex, then. Because I do like the idea of the special dialogue. There's no bigger trap than I probably have enough inventory space for mine. Yep, it happens to me every time. There are hot dog costumes, maybe a cat or a dog costume. Okay. You love the hat. Thank you, Unit. I appreciate that. I thought I would dress up today. That's why I did my makeup nice, is I wanted to be Pikachu as a farmer. That's why I put on my little overall pinafore. It's because I wanted to be Pikachu as a farmer today. Thank you, Manny, helping me live out my dreams. But then here I am, literally earlier today, as I was saying, thinking like, wouldn't it be funny if, and then insert long-term torture scenario for myself here, i.e., wearing like a crab costume or something. Your team, Alex, your phone corrected to Shez. That's so wild that your phone auto-corrected that to Shez. There's gotta be some good Shez fanfics out there. You gotta keep me abreast of that information, Genpo. I am not browsing any fics myself. I just don't have a lot of time for reading these days, but I bet there's some good Shez fanfic out there. Good old Shez from Fire Emblem Three Hopes. What a great character. Usually I don't enjoy when like the Warriors team, they'll do like, let's make up a character that's like gonna be a part of this world. And it's like, why is this Hatsune Miku looking person in my Zelda game? In my Zelda Warriors game, this is weird. But they really knocked out of the park with Shez, I think. They gotta have a springtime Pikachu in overalls, right? Like as a plushie? Maybe. Possibly. Anything is possible. Ooh, let me get this. Come on, ghost. Come on, get the ghost. Come on, get the ghost. Maybe Spirit... See, what I was thinking in terms of costumes, wait till the end of Halloween to pick them up, or like get them from a thrift store or something, so I'm not, you know, paying Jeff Bezos $1 billion to get some cheap costumes. You know? They might even have them, the local charity shop that I know I'm going to in mid-October. I don't wanna be taking costumes away from the children. I'm talking about adult-sized costumes. My adult-sized ass is not gonna fit into a children's costume anywhere. But, maybe they're gonna have some at the thrift stores this month. It's possible. Okay, let's try to make it to floor 60 just for fun. Spirit Halloween a week before Halloween. You think that it's gonna be discounted a week before Halloween? I'll see if they have like a little discount section. We'll see. You think Fire Emblem's vibes meshed well with their style? Exactly. They're like, okay, we know how to make an anime girl. And maybe an anime boy. Let's do that. Halloween candy's already discounted by that time of year. Wow. We may not be making it back home, but I am going to be making it at least to the 60th floor. I do not like these spiral staircases, though, Sam. I am. Get my ass beat by a bat, of course. Hello, Tyler. I'm doing well today. I really took care of myself today. I showered. I watched a bunch of Concord grapes. They were delicious. We don't have any inventory space, I don't think. Oh, well, except for I could do this. Read the... No. Read this. Don't know what that means. Open this. Get a crystal dagger. Leave. Run home. How about you, Tyler? I took good care of myself today. I'm starting to do some core exercises because I think my lower back is hurting because my tummy is weak. I think my back is compensating for my tummy, so... how are you, Morphinius? I hope that you're doing well. I'm not gonna hoe that out. I don't need to hoe that out. I need to go home. What the hell is that? There's an opossum. Y'all, did you see that opossum? There was an opossum in the video game. What? Did you see it? Was my camera blocking the opossum? You like the Pikachu? You can thank Manny for that. It was a big boy. I've never seen a possum in this. You did not see it? We gotta clip that. Drag it back. Roll it back. Adult size ass is not a category you'd be here. I'm just adult size. I've finally grown to. I used to be kid size until like 4 years ago, Smee. Most of my life. Been very small, very skinny. Now I'm still pretty small. Becoming more of a full-size candy bar, maybe we'll say, you know? So, can't fit into the little fun-size stuff anymore. You see anything about the new Dynasty Warriors coming out? No. Is there any info on that, Snake? We'd love to hear it. So, Halloween candy's already discounted. Here's the thing. I can't keep Halloween candy in the house. My brother is addicted to sugar. No joke. I have to hide things from him so he won't eat them, and he will still try to look for them. So keeping Halloween candy in the house for more than a week before Halloween is just like asking for my brother to have a really bad time with his food addiction. So I always get the Halloween candy right before Halloween. You saw a post on Twitter about some gameplay, but maybe you haven't seen anything official. Maybe it's open world, sort of an MMO? An MMO Dynasty Warriors? That sounds wild. You toured the wedding venue with your photographer and you have a dance class tonight. What do you think of the venue, Tyler? Are you inspired by it? That's the first time you've seen that possum as well. Wow. I'm turning into a regular size Snickers bar, indeed. I'm more of a zero bar, let's be real. I'm more of a zero bar, just sort of white with white on the inside. Maybe a little caramel. When I get all weird tan from being a farmer. Maybe a little caramel in there. I don't know if zero bars have that, but that's kind of what I got going on. I think to compare me to a Snickers would be a little too generous. But let me tell you, those zero bars, those look good. Put them in the freezer, they're delicious. Please don't put me in a freezer, though. I am also not delicious. But a neat one. Now what's this thing? This is exciting. We sell this fish, this ghost fish killer. And we're gonna mushroomize some shrooms. Dehydrate them. Are these the snow melons? I can't wait for these damn things. This is gonna be so good. Thank God we have some music. A Babe Ruth bar? That still is chocolate on the outside. I'll be a payday. Because I'm nutty. Okay? I don't mind that. Hello, party. How are you doing today? A Three Musketeers, still chocolate on the outside. I don't think I can claim that. You love the venue? It's a historic mansion. How wonderful. That sounds like a fun place to go. They already tried a MMO version of Dynasty Warriors a while back, and it didn't do great. It was fun. But it was missing too many features that were core to its identity, I bet. Maybe my interior, okay. A Three Musketeers. So, but why be that when I could be a zero bar, which I feel like is there an Irish candy bar out there? Maybe we can go with that. They are white on the outside, that's what I'm saying. And then they got the white on the inside too. Love syrup bars. But I think they're the only like white exterior. I can't even say I'm like a Hershey's cookies and cream. It's just oops all cream. A Bailey's Irish bar, sure. Why not? Oh yes, the cheese. Gotta sell the cheese. Anywho. What bar I may be, it doesn't matter. I'm just getting bigger, but but we can keep getting into it, I guess. So I would just like all this to say, it might be fun to get costumes to have in the closet to switch it up from the Pikachu. A banana Laffy Taffy in this outfit for sure. I've got that stick-to-itiveness. Fruity Pebbles makes a cereal and milk bar that is white. Interesting. And fruity. White and fruity, I can take that for sure. I'll own up to that. Oh no, it's gross? Okay. A banana costume. Can you put can you put dumb costume ideas in the Discord, Ryan? Like the banana, a crab, a hot dog. I feel like I could turn some looks. Yo, banana costume with like a yellow and black smoky eye. Neon yellow. I could be the sexiest banana. I didn't even see it white and fruity yet. It hurt the F out of your teeth. Damn. Don't listen to Smee. They're very good. Okay. You're totally putting for a hot dog costume. Do y'all remember that song? This is so old. I can't believe we're doing old crap right now. I'm so sorry. Because we were talking about an old commercial, a 12-year-old commercial earlier. And I guess I'm on this bend, but there was that guy that was like, I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana. Look at me move. Did that guy turn out to be evil or something? I don't know. I can't keep up these days. But I hope y'all remember that. I remembered to feed my chickens, so I'm a good person. God forbid I take on more animals in real life. I just don't know what I would do. I fantasize about having chickens someday, but like, if I can't get myself clean, how the heck am I gonna keep the chickens clean, you know? The struggle. The guy became Dr. Doom. Is that true? I think you're playing with me right now, Manny. But yeah, I could do the peanut butter jelly time. Who doesn't love that dance? Even my mom knows that one. She can't quite keep the rhythm of it, but she does know it, and I appreciate her enthusiasm for it. She got a lot of enthusiasm. Oh yeah, that's right. You said 12-year-old commercial and you thought, you'll call now. I'll call now, yeah. But that commercial is 25 years old, and you made yourself feel old. Ooh, Lord. Yeah, the air conditioners broke commercial. Mm-hmm. You gave a personal goal of yours, floating head. Would that just like green screen me out? That would be interesting. Okay. Store some shrimpies. And I'm gonna store the gift stuff for right now. And this, I'm honestly too lazy to store the stuff that I know I'm not gonna need in the mines. I really am too lazy. This is all I'm gonna store for right now, honestly. 2 rows of inventory space I think is gonna be spectacular. Let's hit the mines right away. What's up, Slim Santa? Chickens are a good project. You should look at rescue chickens. Sometimes they have no feathers and look weird, but can still produce eggs. Who would have thought, Slim Santa? I had no idea. That's a cool idea. You know, if I ever want to take on chickens, sure. I think I need to give them a secure coop because we have hawks in the area. Yo, there's that man. I bet I got something I could give this guy. Except for I store most of my somethings. Hold up, gentlemen. I know you're a boy and you like bread. Thanks. When I turn pro, I'll be so rich I'll get a vacation home in the tropics. Good for you, pal. Then I won't have to deal with these boring winters. You're gonna miss it. Let me promise you that. You'll miss it. Just a green morph suit. Oh, God. You know what I'd have to do? I'd have to wear my, like... I think if it was green morph suit day, I'd have to wear my little, shapewear thing under it so I can give a shape, you know. Something you'd probably try sometimes if you ever did streaming, just like being a floating head. Yeah, floating head Friday. Why not? Be a floating head. The cold, icy waters here. Now, I'm not finding a lot of grubs. I noticed. Okay, this is more of a forward stab motion. Can't help but notice. I honestly am not loving this a lot. This is not maybe as good as... So this is a 4 to 10 with crit power, but I tell you, I prefer my wide swing we have there. Hi, Kaino. Good to see you. How are you doing today? We are down in the ding-dang mines. And you know what? I honestly should go up a few floors. Oh, yes. I had asked this and then I didn't look over and do anything about it. Does anybody know what floors you can find grubs on? I gotta find some grubbies. But in the meantime, I also have to stretch. So let me do some stretches. While you all tell me where the grubs are at. Alrighty. Touch my toes. You're taking a break from Engage. Okay. That's good. You know, sometimes when you play those Fire Emblems all the way through, it can get a little samey. Touch my toesies. And stretch up. Touch the toes. And stretch up. That's an eggplant question. Yes, Ryan. Alright, one of these. One of those. Ooh, falling over. Do my twirlies? Hold on, twirlies. I'm gonna hit something, I think, though. This is good for you all to do as well. A little bit of twirlies helps keep that spine mobility. Alrighty. Okay. Gotta stay springy, Smee. Floors 15 to 29. Gotcha. Thank you, Ryan. And also, looks like the ad break starts in about 30 seconds, folks. Just so you know. I'm betting Kaino. Yeah, that are the fights long? Is it like a 10 to 15 minute fight? And Morphinius, I feel so rude. I don't think I asked you how your day is going. You asked me about my day. I did not respond in kind, so I apologize for being so rude. I hope you're doing well. Scooch my butt back. Floor 15 to 29. Let's get into it. Cutting through looking for grubs. We got the grubbies. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That is what I am talking about right there. Okay, down a floor. Something's rude. I am so rude. I can't believe you're watching a rude streamer like me. Okay, I gotta get over there before they start turning. Great. Hell yeah, dude. Crushing it. I need to kill 50 of these suckers. Pretty much. And the fight you did was a big one. Very story heavy and boss heavy. Are you enjoying the combat at least? Cherry bomb. We got ourselves a little cherry bomb. Reminds me of playing Final Fantasy Tactics 2. 45 minutes long. Oh, I'm sorry. Final Fantasy Tactics, after 2 45-minute long battles, you need a smoke break and a rock while walk around the block. It sounds like it. He was like, oh god. I just went to war. I mean, these are war games, so like you have to think about all the tactics and your enemy positioning and your player positioning and leveling and do these folks get along with these folks, and it's a lot. That's a lot. So, yeah, take a little break. Maybe take a few days off. Come back to it feeling fresh and ready to fight, you know. You're enjoying the combat, though. That's one thing that Fire Emblem has really progressed in. With the quality of life stuff and the graphics as well. Yeah, I hope it's... There was only one thing about Fire Emblem that was kind of... 3 houses, which I felt was like a little stiff. And that was like, sometimes it's just people standing around talking to each other. But I mean, I loved it. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. But often it's like 2 people talking to each other and their idle animation is like them breathing. Not a lot going on with like the staging of the conversations. So. That was basically it. That emote is too cute. That little goose doing the gritty. Too cute. You wish you could get into Fire Emblem. This is something you'd love, but you haven't been able to finish one. The new Fire Emblems, yes. 3 houses at the very least. And Engage, I think. You don't have to have permadeath. Yeah, I I didn't play any permadeath on Three Houses because my favorite part about that game was you get to make all the dolls kiss. You make all of the kids get together. So like that was it. I wasn't gonna let them die and ruin the relationship I had staged for them. Hell no. You are going to marry your husband. You gotta make it, Jeremy. Whatever. I should literally name a Fire Emblem character instead of Jeremy. Ash. You're not gonna die. You're gonna get what to do. You're gonna open up a B&B together. I go B&B gay. You played the Fire Emblem games on Game Boy Advance. I would say, honestly, and I am very unbiased. I am very biased, actually, I should say. I'm hugely biased. I think you should play Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, if you play the Game Boy Advance ones, give the Switch ones a try. We need its ITK Kiss, where it's two dolls kissing. Oh my god, it should be the one that, like, I don't know, I feel like I've seen this drawn lately, but it's like two people kissing and their mouths are like this, like that. And it's their lips are like super exaggerated. And they're like one of them's drooling a little bit. You seen that one? Have you seen that image? Yes, me. It's a very cartoony image of two people kissing. Yeah, get through that new Zelda. Then maybe try out Fire Emblem Three Houses. It was good as hell. Make it the Kirby kiss. I'm sure somebody's got that emote. Oh, I already have the floor. Get out of here, moly mole. Give me that diamond. You put Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentina to your wish list. It's a remake of the second game on the 3DS and it came out after Fates, huh? How about that? Echoes. Is that the one where you pet folks? And you can speak into your microphone? Is that the one where you pet the creatures and you're like, it's okay, my soldier, feel better, I will pet you? Let me rub you a little bit. You have no idea, but you don't want to do that. How about you make sure it's not the one where you gotta like pet them through your 3DS screen and tell them that they're okay through your microphone? Might be Fates. Okay. You could be right about that. You know what? Let me get that mining proficiency for 2 minutes or however long this thing lasts. I should have done that earlier today, but... Remember people having issues with Fates? Yeah, I think it might... I'm honestly, I think they were adding some more, like, perhaps casual game aspects to Fates. That, like, hardcore people who are like, no, it should be war and it should hurt. Maybe didn't like, including petting the babies. It is. I mean, you use your little stylus and you rub on them a little bit. It's not like a sex thing, I don't think. But it is a thing. It sure as hell is a thing. I need to find some more grubbies. Less rubbing, more grubbing. That's what I say. Which freaking reminds me about Hollow Knight. And those little grubs in Hollow Knight. Best characters ever. Little baby-ass babies. We still have, I think, like 9 more floors left to encounter grubs. Hell yeah, grub time. Chow down, it's grubby time. Grubbing around. I am going grub mad. I've got grub fever. I've killed 21 grubs today. You'd think I have a vendetta against these little bugs, and I kind of do. They were pretty tough to kill when we first started making our trek through the mines. Because before I could do enough damage, they would start hardening up. And that was always frustrating. Now, we're just chomping on through these nasty little worms. The grub noises from Hollow Knight are connected to a reward chemical in your brain. Yeah, the... They're so cute. Oh my god. And those bastards made them cute on purpose. Those sick bastards at Team Cherry. They did what they did, and we know what they did. And if you don't know what they did, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But those sickos over there at the developers, one of my favorite games of all time. Ah! You're back, Pastel. Wow, that was fast. Heard something about Grubs. I was just talking about Grubs from the game Hollow Knight, one of my favorite games of all time. Love the game so much. I actually bought 5 copies of it, and I gave it away on my birthday several years ago. To members of the community. Not just like, you know, any old Joe and Jane at the GameStop. But, wonderful folks here. And the Grubs are cute little things. The Grubs are cute little creatures. You gotta save from their terrible prisons. The design is super cute. They're just little worms. Little worms, all they want is love and to be reunited with their father. The Grub father. Oh, it's midnight. I've been slaying so many grubs I completely lost damn track of time, damn it. Snake, we saw an opossum in this game on the last time Link walked home. It was so weird. Tab to autocomplete has worked for you. You know what's weird for me, Ewan? Folks' badges were not showing up either. It's very strange. I kind of want to see that opossum again. You literally remember to take your break 30 minutes before the end. Yeah, delicious peanut butter and Nutella bread pudding. That sounds delish. Okay, badges are looking weird for you too? Gotcha. Okay, so it's not just me. Get my ass in bed. Yes, sleeping for the nights. No. Is it dry and crispy now, Ryan? I don't like that. Yes, I see that as well, Kaino. And I think that's one of like the Twitch badges. Just one of like the, you know, press any key or, you know, stuff like that. I think it's one of those. Booksellers in town. I gotta go there right away because I keep forgetting. The giant. You love my giant ass Christmas tree, I hope. A few inches of snow tomorrow. I am belligerently in a Squid Fest has begun. Y'all didn't even tell me it was Squid Fest. I didn't even have time to get my tentacles out. It's Squid Fest and nobody told me. Can't believe y'all didn't tell me it was Squid Fest today. It is a Christmas wallpaper. I'm full on annoying at this point, Pastel. So the top cheese is more brown instead of yellow and white. You're still gonna eat it. You're just surprised, yeah. I can't believe it. Y'all are probably got your squid suits on. You're ready for Squid Fest. Everyone's squidded up. And here I am, late again to the party. Not looking very squiddy. How disappointing. I don't want a cave carrot. Get this out of my inventory. Alright, let's read some secret notes. To Haley and Emily, hope the two of you are doing well. We've sent your favorite gifts, pink cake and some flowers for Haley, gemstones, and wool for Emily. Love, Mom and Dad's peace. And then some places to go digging things. And some mail. It's Squid Fest. Woo. Link, I am researching the forgotten art of shadow divination. I require void essence. Bring it to me, you'll be rewarded. Okay. That sounds wild. Shadow divination. Good morning, Nubby. You got a Cthulhu shirt. Yeah, you have been summoned to the Squid Fest. Cthulhu himself summoned you. And if you reject your summons, he will peel away your flesh and drink your brain. So, I mean, you better get that shirt on, Avery. You see the badge finding your side, but you know Discord has been a hot mess for you and your friends. I wonder what's going on. Did my parents send a bunch of gifts to your friends? No, I think it was Haley and Emily's mom and dad. I found this note randomly, like, in the, I found this note in the mines, so for some reason, I guess those two were in the mines, I guess. Oh, wait. That's watering as well. No, that's not it, darling. Here you go. That will be watered by itself some of the time. Plant this, so that'll take care of itself. Good luck with dance class, Tyler. Thank you for hanging out here today. I hope everything goes well with dance class. Let's store this, like, dagger. If I can. I don't really want it. So we're going to town. I will bring some stuff with me. Some like pizzas and salads. In case I run into people who like pizzas and salads. We'll do the cows and the birds first. Yeah, that would be wild, right? If my parents sent somebody else a bunch of gifts. I'd be so jealous. I already, like, when I was a kid, I was so jealous of anyone my parents gave attention to. I couldn't stand it when my mom was watching Oprah, and every year she would do an episode on, like, super talented kids, and I was like, Mom, stop watching that. I need you to do something with me. And I'd, like, make up some dumb reason for her to not watch the show. Fiercely jealous. I didn't even like it when my friends were nice to my mom. I was like, that's my mom you're talking to? I'll ask you to please respectfully stay away from my cool mom. So I'd be fiercely jealous if the folks in this game started, if my parents in this game started hanging out with somebody else. Sheesh. Your mom decided that she adored one of your friends and it broke your heart. No! Thank God, growing up, I just had friends that my parents, they were just like, maybe they barely tolerated my friends, probably. Plot twist, this was actually this week. It could be. You never know with me. I'm a jealous person, so. Okay, in first or second grade. Gotcha. And you were like, no, I'm the only precious person that exists. I'll need an upgrade pick. I'm not trying to work on that for Pete's sake. I'm trying to get some oak resin. Your pizza's still edible, but it's just very tired, like you. Well, I'm sorry your pizza's looking a little sad. Okay, now. So we've got, I just put something. Oh, it was the spaghetti. I have no idea what else I just put away. But let's sell. Oh, I forgot to make the daggum cheese. My efficiency is dropping. Let's go make the cheese, and then we're gonna go to town, buy books, and then we're going to do things. I don't know, mining probably. Maybe if I put my cheese machines closer to where I get the cheese from, I'd remember. Alright, to town we go. I'm still shocked about that possum. This is just like real life me. I think if I saw an opossum, I'd talk about it for a week. And it's Squid Fest! Actually, instead of mining, we do need to catch a squid for Willy, don't we? I gotta bring him a squid at Squid Fest. We should get that going. Bookseller first. Hell yeah. You had plans to game all nights, but now you have a food coma, so you may not anymore. I hope you can get the energy to do a little gaming. Hopefully. Freaking Squid Fest! We gotta get squid to it. I'm trying to say like into squid. I don't know what I'm saying. Let us buy books. Marcelo's books at Avo Service. I'll take this price catalog. I might as well. And bait and bobber, why not? That seems good to me. Let's read these. Price catalog. I'm sure this is a mod, basically. I've learned a thing or two about fishing. I'm gonna get squiggly for sure. Was it yummy food? I think so. I think Ryan was saying it was pizza that's like slightly overcooked. Timers for weekly stuff reset on Sunday at 7 p.m. What's this weekly thing that you're into playing? Is it like Zenless Zone Zero or something? Let's get squiggly with it. Sure. You've tried outgrowing the fear of missing out. Yo, it's Squid Fest. They got a look at this sexy squid. What the hell? Why is this squid cute? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just here for the bulk squid prices. Why is this squid kind of like coquettish? I don't understand. this. It's not a squid, but it'll do. Oh no, you squid. Okay. Squid usually show up at night, but they threw some special bait in the water that's making them active all day. Is that so? I'm not too worried about winning the competition. I just want to enjoy the ambiance. Welcome to Squid Fest. What can I get you? How about an explanation? It says squid fishing challenge. If you can hit our daily catch targets, you won prizes. Check the sign to the left. We put special bait in the water. Squid are active all day. Okay. If I catch 8 squibs, then yo, Miss Pamela, hold on, Miss Thing. I gotta get you a hot pizza. Enjoy.
You did good with this one, kid.
I don't have the chops to catch squid, but it's fine. I'll just cheer you on for me. Okay, squid is annoying to catch. I'll have to brush my hair daily or it'll clump into messy knots. Oh, okay. Would you like a salad? Enjoy. Mr. Willie is catching squid instead of giving me a better rod? Ridiculous. After a while, you get a feel for the squid's behavior. You can tell when one's on the line before you even see it. Okay, I'm gonna give my damnedest. I do have to catch a squid for him. Oh, Warframe! Gotcha! MMO shooter. Gotcha. Yeah, my brother was really bummed out when we lost power and he couldn't log in for his dailies for his favorite video games. But if you're able to, like, break that, you know, I do think that's healthy. And then again, I am logging into Pikmin Bloom every day in order to get my daily steps and all the plant to the flowers and... Oh no! Alfie typed a novel but didn't send it. Thank God. Was he sitting on your... Did he rest his little head on your laptop? Oh yeah, well, I mean, this was like a month ago, Snake, when we lost power. My brother couldn't do his dailies. This is when we had to keep the boys at the hotel and all that stuff. Damn. I don't think I'm gonna catch a squid, y'all. Okay, I don't even have my bug meat. I can make wild bait. What does it take to make wild bait? Fiber, bug meat, and slime. Okay. I don't think I'll be doing that, honestly. I'm gonna try to catch a squid since we have all day. But would it be better to go mining? Alfie's got a lot in his mind, yeah. You should put that on Substack, sell it. Make Alfie a newsletter. The snow does make it a little hard to kind of see what's happening. This damn squid. I'm not catching a squid. Also, I need to activate and deactivate, but reverse that. This source, because the audio cues are not on time. You thought I was going to get the hurricane bits today too. No, we're just getting rain throughout the week. It's just annoying. It's not dangerous at this point. I'm going to spend all damn day here and not catch a single squid. Maybe I should have bought that book on fishing. I don't think this is going to be a squid. If I had to guess. Yeah, that was a little too kind to me to be a squid. North Carolina had a dam break or overflow. Oh my gosh, that's scary. And it's been raining overcast all day there, Larry. Same here. I couldn't even get out for a walk, so I took a walk inside around the house with the dog. She was like, "You're nuts." She was like, "When are we going to open the door?" That's the best part of going on the walk, is to have the door open. Oh! Another sardinia. And no squids. Can she do it? This is, again, not a squid. Yeah, this ain't one. It's a sea cuke. And a very long one at that. Wow. I think we got top loaded with all the squids that were gonna be here. I don't know if we're gonna catch any more squids. They got me. I heard the bobble. sound of the ocean is making me very sleepy. Sorry. These ocean sounds are really good. I think I'm done wearing the Pikachu onesie, by the way. I'm going to be taking that off shortly. This is, once again, not a squid. Okay. Don't try to bait the yawn. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, Ryan. It's been a good day. A long day, but a good day. The yawn will come. Okay. I think I'm free. No, you guys are gonna make me yawn. Why do you want this? I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm free. Free to do what I want. In the old time. Come on now, squid. Let me just catch one squid. I just need one squid for Willy. This is a sardine, I think. Wait, it's a squid. This might be a squid. It's a halibut. Hello, Juan. Good to see you today. Thought for sure that was a squid. I was certain that was a squid. This is not a squid either. Well, we're catching a lot of fish. Maybe we're getting some good fish EXP. They should give me a squid for the halibut. Yeah. Let's see, me too. I caught it anyway for the halibut. Mm-hmm. Daggum it. I told y'all to not make me yawn. Gonna happen anyway. This might be the squid. Or it could be another halibut. What in the albacore, Baltimore? Who's your friend? Me. We got some bait at least. We bait up my rod. And hopefully catch a damn squid. That had you yawning? Sorry, Pesto. Damn, somebody got a bite over there. Did he catch it though? He said he had a bite. I need something that increases the size of this bar. For real. I need my bar to be like half the size of the whole screen. Oh, you psyching me out, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. And it's a squid! Yeah! Caught me a squid. We did it! I'm the old mariner. I caught a squid. I might try to catch one more if I can. Damn, okay, again. Oh, slippery squid. Alright, what do I get for catching one squid? You got one? I'm gonna kill you and take your squid. Look, I caught a second one. Give me my reward. I don't want to trade my squid. I got deluxe bait. Oh, that increases the size of the fishing bar. Well, let me see if I can catch one more squid. Hold on now. The rage you felt watching it. It's so infuriating. It's so infuriating. This time, though, I've got this deluxe bait pastel, and I'm about to eat all of it. I mean, I'm about to use it to catch this squid. This doesn't seem like the bar is much bigger. Did it say it makes the bar bigger? I thought it said it makes it bigger. Oh, the wild bait helps you catch 2 fish at once. Okay. But I think the other bait said that it makes the bar bigger. Seafoam, okay. If I can catch 3, we get a special little prize. You're really yanking me around, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, squid. Come on, squid. Another squid. A 34-inch squid. 1 more squid. And we'll get that 2nd rank prize, I think. Just need patience. This is not a squid, I don't think. It is slick. Hold on, it is a little slick, though. It's a halibut. How do you tell it took a lot to catch it? The squid marks? Oh, God. Jesus. Yes, the squid marks, indeed. I'm so sorry. I'm so locked into catching the squid. I want this squid so bad. I want this 3rd squid so bad. More so even than the 1st one. Okay. Don't you dare. Okay. It's our 3rd squid! I'm done catching squids. I'm not gonna waste my life out here. Give me that reward. Winter seeds in a dish of the sea is a spit in my eye, and I won't tolerate this disrespect. So we'll hear. Oh, he went to bed. Jesus. Okay. These folks are still out here catching squids.
This cold air makes me feel tough like a piece of jerky.
This person says, "You're a local, huh? Hope you don't mind if I pinch a few of your fine squid, please." That sounds so weird and bad to say like that. Don't. You can do that, but don't say that. My fingers are frozen solid, so I'm gonna enjoy a hot cup of cider over here. Good luck out there. We're the famous fishing sisters. We've been fishing squid since we were kids. Na na na. Okay. I guess that's it. I just made that person lose their squid. Brr, it's cold. Maybe I'm not cut out for winter ocean fishing. I may be too late to get back home. Yeah, I've had cider cold. I kind of like it cold, honestly. It still has a lot of the bite to it, you know. We might pass out and lose our squid, which will make me turn into the Joker. Which, by the way, YouTube let me know that Lady Gaga posted her new, like, Harley Quinn song. I think she's got a song out called Joker or something. Anybody giving that a listen? It's great in the summer, is it? I just bought some spiced cider from Trader Joe's yesterday. And if we don't get into our house and pass out, I'm going to lose everything. Including my mind. It's time to get into bed and sleep for the night. A beautiful day of squid catching. Give it a try. I see. You know what's going to help me? In 6 minutes, it's time for me to take my meds. I'm going to take them right now. Hey, you've got all season to pick up some cider, Heather. You got plenty of time. Just put it on the list to pick it up next time. How do you like your how do you like your cider? Do you like it cold? Do you like it hot? I mostly have it cold, honestly. I'm not really going through the effort of warming it up on the stove or microwaving it or whatever. I'll drink that stuff cold. Well, this went well, I'd say. Bundle up is gonna start tomorrow. Where's my puffer jacket? You should be able to buy clothes in Stardew Valley. I know I said this last time we played, but I stand by this. I think it's absurd you can't buy clothes. The hell is that about? There's no clothes stores? Somebody should open up a boutique for Christ's sake. Let me sell some fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, fish, fish. I don't know if any of these fish are required for the thing, and I probably should have looked. I'm just gonna say no for my insanity, that none of those are required. Okay. Your family used to make cider with cinnamon sticks and orange slices with cloves pushed into them. That sounds good. You like it warm. Gotcha. You want to wear more than hats, right? I want to wear a puffer jacket. It's cold as hell out here. I want to look like Snoopy in his little puffer jacket. They all clothed down. Ryan, I'm going to reinstate the pun payments if you keep that up. I swear to God. You are flying too close to the sun. A terrible witch might curse us this October. You would say it, but you don't want to spoil. I getcha. Is it in like the desert place or something, Icy Rain? It's okay if you can answer that question. Is there like a clothing shop in the desert place? I feel like there should be. Was a good one. The goodness or badness of it is irrelevant. I stand firm in that. Can't wait for these apple trees to produce. Clothes in general. You don't know about a store, but just like clothes in general. Okay. I find clothes often in the mine, but I want to get like custom designs out here. I want to be looking cute. Like, just looks like this. There you go. Let's start placing down some 80s. Good morning, ladies. Looking gorgeous today. Oh. Picking up the hay, putting the hay away. These chickens are so damn cute. They are too precious. Okay, this time I'm not gonna forget to make cheese. I'm not gonna walk away without making cheese first. Say hi to everybody first. Feed them so we don't forget. And then it's cheese making time. Don't milk their ear, Link. That's not where the milk comes out of. Would be wild if it was, though. Okay. Jeez. I almost walked away without making it. I really did almost walk away with it. Don't drink that milk. You turn it into a cheese empire. That's what you do. There we go. Let's save a squid for Willy. And then I gotta pickle some stuff too. Let's grab some. Do I have any like leftover veg to pickle? We got blueberries to pickle. Yams, I guess. Let's start with that. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, I guess this little my little snowman hasn't encountered any crows yet. I wouldn't think you would, buddy. I didn't think you would. I don't have you there so you'll fend off crows. I have you there because you look adorable. That's mostly it. I might as well pickle this one blueberry. And I guess we're making pickled tomatoes. This really seems gross to me, but let's do it. It's cheese, girl mate. Yeah, we're making cheese. Oh, I walked away without making mayonnaise. I felt so proud of myself for not walking away without making the cheese that I forgot to make the damn mayonnaise. Drive myself nuts sometimes. I close the door. And that's my alarm to let me know it's time for me to take my meds, but I took them 5 minutes ago. So I'm good to go there. I better start cooking up some copper. Why not? Okay, this. We can sell this and this. Now I need like wood, stone, and money. I think it's like I'm gonna need like 22,000 bucks. I gotta get that gold. So it might be a day in the mines right now. while we just slowly accumulate money. I have a bunch of winter seeds. I should use them. Let's grab those seeds out real quick. Wherever it was that I put them. Here they are. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Tina. I can't do it to myself. I don't want to water 32 crops every morning. I think I'd just really rather not. That sounds so annoying to do. I don't think I'm going to do it to myself. Forget I said anything at all. That's true. It could be like when you make marinated tomatoes. I've never made marinated tomatoes before, but I love marinated artichokes. Oh, those are so good. I love a little jar of marinated artichokes. Sometimes if I don't know what to eat, I'll just grab a jar of marinated artichokes, eat that. That and a piece of cheese, and you're like good to go. We could drop off, like, what could I drop off? Maybe my watering pail? I don't even know. What could I drop? Can you get an improved milk pail? You know what I should drop off? The trash can, for God's sake. Get that laminated or whatever. You marinate mozzarella. Oh, yeah, you know what? Actually, now that I think of it, my mom does do that, where she'll chop up, like, the baby tomatoes, throw some basil in there, some little mozzarella balls, and then put some oil and some seasonings and some vinegar in there, Icy Rain, or some lemon or something. And then let it sit in the fridge, and then you make that. I was thinking of the jarred stuff, because I love the marinated artichoke jars. Those are so good. But yes, I've had that before. A little fresh tomato salad kind of deal. Let's store these. Oh, little kitty cat's being so cute. I'm gonna sell a hell of a lot of mayonnaise and make a lot of money. I don't need to keep this. 24 jars of 4-star mayonnaise. I think I'm about to make some money. What else am I holding on to foolishly? Dried mushrooms. We can sell that. Let me make some more dried mushrooms. I think we're about to hit a little windfall here. I think I'm going to have enough money tomorrow to make these deluxe coops. That way we can get our ducks, get our goats, whatever is beyond ducks and goats. Start working that. Working on that angle. So, in the meantime, I will go copper something, I guess. Go check in on my mushrooms. But I want to leave before like 1:30 in the game so I can make it to Clint's place. Yes, you can have goats and goat milk, and I think sheep as well. That must be what's beyond the goats, is the sheep. So you need to make the wool. I want to make a lot of good products, animal products. All right, let's get this cooking, and we're heading off. We're gonna go copper tone something, you know? Let's go copper plate it. Wait, don't I have coffee? Drink the coffee and get your booty over there. Veet, veet, veet. Enjoy this coffee, Lewis. Grandma, coffee for you. Enjoy. I got some black coffee for you. Hot coffee. Who wouldn't want a cup of hot coffee in the winter? Me, but most people would like it. I might even give a little coffee to Mr. Clint. Or Flint, or whatever the hell your name is. Here you go, sir. He said it's a fun gift. Okay. Sure. Say AIDS! Welcome back, and thank you for the 22 months. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Oh, I do have a geode to process. It's got some sort of weird thing in it. Calcite. Okay. Now I want you to upgrade something. So. Steel watering can. Let's do that closer to the end of winter. Copper my hoe? I don't even know what that does. I think I'm going to copper the trash can. You can reclaim some value of the things you throw away. I honestly should have done that sooner. Can I not throw anything away, though? No, I can still throw stuff away. That's nice. Nice of them to do. Okay. Let's drop off the squid to Mr. Willie. And thank you, Bash. You know what? I haven't had any water in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Bonsoir to you as well. I hope life is treating you well today, Mash. getting close to midnight for you, I'd imagine, Mash. I took great care of myself today. You'd be very proud of me, Mash. I'm bragging to everybody. Took a shower today, washed my water bottle, did some laundry, did a little bit of core exercises. So, is it still Squid Fest? Oh, fascinating. I don't know if Mr. Willie will accept my squid. Sir, would you care for squid?
Hey, you did it. Not bad at all. I'm impressed. It was a good time to break out the old fishing rod, isn't it?
Okay, hell yeah. Beautiful. A dark reagent. And also the amethyst. But also Cave Patrol. I got 2 days left. I would love to participate in Squid Fest. But I think instead I'm going to go kill some grubbies. Let's organize this horrendous inventory. You've been quiet lately. Work's been a lot. Don't ever be sorry for that, honestly. You don't ever have to apologize for that, Say 8. I'm always happy to see you. When you get the chance to stop in, that's great. But no one is required to talk at the show except for me. I'm the only person who legally is required to say words on stream. A little salad for the purple girl. Is weekend? Is it? That means I can play twice as many video games. Good luck with that, girl. Because I got work to do in the mines. Oh, hell yes! Isn't that... Honestly, it doesn't... I'm so sorry to be so corny, but doesn't Pikmin make, like, literally doing anything more fun? You got to plant flowers all over the cinema and the car park. Isn't it great? You better believe I was planting flowers in the emergency room. And then you see that, like, other folks are actually playing this game still. They're out there working on different mushrooms and whatnot. I'm so bummed out, Mash, because in Pikmin Bloom, there is a large rock crystal at the local church, and I'm 1 Pikmin short of being able to attack it, but I only have 9 rock Pikmin hatched. So I don't think I'm gonna make it. Growing the Pikmin is very satisfying. You're way more into this than the Pokemon Go, yeah. Same here, because, like, I don't know, in Pokemon... I really have no ambitions of getting, like... I think the thing that disappointed me about Pokemon Go is I wanted to catch cool Pokemon, and all I had nearby was, like, Kakunas and... just, like, I don't know, crap Pokemon nearby. And I didn't want to travel to go get other Pokemon. But the Pikmin, I'm like, hell yeah, little buddy. My little red dude. Just the same standard average Pikmin. But this one's got a little sticker on him now. You have to destroy mushrooms for the monthly challenge, and you don't think you've unlocked that yet. I think you unlock it maybe around level 10 or so. Yeah, but you'll be great for October, Mash. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to it. They're doing some sort of little festival of Halloween lights thing, and it looks so cute. Hello Centauri, good to see you. How you doing today? And Ryan, honestly, the Pokemon Go updates work for you. And the Campfire app helps you find other trainers. Oh, there's a Campfire app? That's interesting. They added Dynamax? That's cool. Wait. Where are the other monsters in here? It says that there's more monsters in this one. Am I stuck? It says this floor is overwhelmed, but I don't see any more monsters. Oh, it's this little weasel down here. Hold on. Is there another one? Yep. Is there another one? Here's one. There we go. Apparently the new Dynasty Warriors game is single player. It has sort of a Final Fantasy style world map. Instead of being fully open world, it's a prologue called Dynasty Warriors Origins. Focuses... they always do this origin stuff in video games. I find it very funny. So it focuses on one character, kind of like Drakengard. Interesting. Oh, the Campfire app is for all Niantic games. Interesting. That's what I should do, honestly, Smee. Why did I even put makeup on today, honestly? Can't see it with my hat on. But I was still like, oh yeah, I'm looking great today. I still had to do the eye makeup. A while back, you bought an untested NES from an auction site. When you tested it, you got a red blinking light when it turned on. You'll learn that this was due to a faulty 72-pin connector. So you bought a new connector. It came in today. You installed it, which was a very stressful process. But it works. That's amazing, Centauri. That's awesome. Ugh. Let me tell you, computer work, working on those little motherboards. Ugh. So stressful, but good on you. You stuck with it. You nailed it. And now you have a functional NES? How cool. That's awesome. Hey, 35 little Pikmin sitting in a row. Thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. I appreciate that too. Now, you said you went to the cinema. What did you... Oh, you watched the 20th anniversary of Shaun of the Dead. That's great. I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, you saw... Did you see that with us recently? Because we watched Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz for the community movie night. So, was that too late for you? Or did you just want to see it again? It was very cozy. Was everyone having a good time at the theater, I hope? Your buddy wanted to go. Gotcha, gotcha. That's fair. I bet that your bud hadn't seen it in a while, so. Mash, I'm looking forward to you being able to do the mushroom challenges. Then I can invite you to come to the church. Come to the church my Pikmin are obsessed with and help me destroy mushrooms. Satanic mushrooms. I bug Chloe all the time and make Chloe do mushroom battles with me. You battle my mushrooms, thank you. I can't battle my inner demons. And also the big step challenges. Yeah, those are fun. I usually just join like a random group. I didn't even know you can invite like friends and stuff to play in them. Did I like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz better? Hot Fuzz by a mile, honestly. I was not a big fan of the main character in Shaun of the Dead. Interesting, the Campfire app helped you find a car raid group last Wednesday. Not ideal, but is that a car raid group? What does that mean? You also prefer Hot Fuzz, yeah. I find it difficult to connect with characters who don't know what they want in life. It kind of slows the movie down for me. Megan Hertz is talking about a dream she had in which she had gone to the shops to buy some games. For those who don't know, she's a retro collector. Huge retro collector, yeah. And in the dream, they were all reproduction carts. You can't remember if she said that this dream was based on an actual experience, but you think it was. Wow. That's wild. That can happen. That can happen, Smee. You don't know if this was discussed, but there is a third movie called The World's End. You didn't like that one nearly as much. Yes, but folks mentioned that it is called a Cornetto trilogy, but no one was like, World's End is my fave, you know? They weren't like, we have to watch World's End after this. It was just, you have to watch Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and I was like, okay. Bye. Raiding legendary Pokemon raids, but people drive instead of walk. Wow. I guess that's cool. Pikmin lets you do that too, I think. But you have to say that you're a passenger. Oh, there's a room of slimes. I don't need slimes, I need... Oh, actually, we need to leave is what we need. It's 10 p.m. We need to walk back. And I might have enough time when we walk back to make one last round of, like, eggs or something. Hot Fuzz is one of your favorite comedies. You notice something new every time you see it. You've seen it like 15 times, Centauri. It was good. I really did enjoy it. The jokes landed better. The character development felt better for me. Overall, I think it was a very enjoyable film. Shaun of the Dead is your favorite because it's the closest to the vibes of Spaced, which is what made Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and Edgar Wright famous. Oh, Spaced, huh? Interesting. So you like it because it's similar to one of their other movies. How messed up for video game shops to not check the authenticity of games they resell, though. Honestly, I'm not surprised, me. I'm really not surprised, because a lot of folks, like, if it's a dedicated video game sales place, then I could see someone not knowing, like, the difference. But if it's just, like, I don't know, GameStop or something, are they gonna know? Are they gonna care? I found some good things by looking on the garbage cans on lucky days. Sometimes you'll find fish of the day behind the saloon, usually fresh. For dessert, I check the Molnar's cans for cookies. And for treasures, I check the cans by the blacksmith in the museum. Ooh. should be doing that. Yeah, the popularity of collecting, I believe, the price of collecting retro. Excuse me for clearing my throat. I heard that retro game collection stuff increased in 2020 because a lot of folks were like, "What am I gonna do with my time and money? I guess I'll collect stuff." You know. Oh boy, I have to do a quick switch of this stuff real quick. Because I want to make this extra batch of eggs overnight. I've been waiting to do this for days, and I keep forgetting. Oh, we are going to make bank tonight. It's going to be kind of ludicrous, the money that we make. Hello, Mars. Good to see you. What a cool anime character that is. Hold on, let me see this. That is cute. Look at that little character. Quinkin. Let's do some sorting. I love not looking at my inventory and just sorting it. It's great. Okay. Sell the calcites. This yam. I can dehydrate these mushrooms overnight. No, I can't. Okay. Store them. That's not what I want to store. It's actually a hidden avatar in a game engine. Really? That little winky emotes? Interesting. What's that from, Mars? Hot Fuzz is a pretty perfect film. You also get the Smee Keeper seal of approval in addition to the rest of the Tina Knights. I enjoyed it. I felt like the arc, the plot was tight. The character, I guess, is relatable to me because he has ambitions and can't turn off the work function. So, Hot Fuzz is on the short list of movies you find perfect. It's at an absurd point, like high key absurd, like how good it is. Yeah. Okay, there's sitcom Space. Do you like Space? We didn't finish it. Okay, so it was a show. I see. Everyone is trying to rip somebody off, right, Smee? It's a darn shame. You're about to play Ghost of Tsushima? Enjoy. I loved that game. I thought it was really spectacular. We still have an hour to sell some stuff, so I don't mind taking a little time organizing things. Surely I have a place where I've been keeping my stones. I guess not. Huh. My inventory is so yucky. What am I doing with my life? Let's get our booties in bed, shall we? You know what? I had a lovely dinner and I had an ensure right as the show started. I can't believe I'm hungry right now. Now, I'm not so sure about this. What the hell is a slime egg press? Boiled garlic does sound interesting. That sounds like something you could use in Vampire Survivors. You're glad the market hasn't hit the Xbox 360 gen. You can find those games for reasonable prices. Yeah, I wonder... You meant the retro market, yeah. Oh, I see. That's at an absurd point. Okay, I thought you were like, Shaun of the Dead is ranked so high, it's absurd. So, that's what you meant. I see. Earthgate. Yeah, it really is. It is wild. Thank God I have no ambitions towards collecting games. I'm more of a game getter-ritter. Like, I don't want a physical copy of it. I respect folks who do because you actually truly own the media, yada, yada, yada. I don't want things. I don't like things. I don't like owning things or having things. I don't like looking at things. I barely like looking at what I got right now. I much prefer it if I can just keep stuff digital and off the shelf because I have no space anywhere. So I'm really glad I'm not into collecting games because games are getting damn expensive. But that is interesting that the 360 gen hasn't caught up yet. I wonder if that's a case of like folks are more nostalgic for older consoles, stuff like the Nintendo stuff. If that's more prestigious or something. Wow. Click Team Fusion, who made Baba Is You. Did they make Five Nights at Freddy's? By playing with the options, you can find an anime theme? What the hell? Hold on. No, wait. You gotta tell me the connection between Baba Is You and Five Nights at Freddy's. You have to tell me the connection between those. You're looking forward to seeing more of Yote? Same. I don't even think I watched the trailer for Yote. I just saw the protagonist and I was like screaming. So excited. It's repressing slime eggs. What does that mean? You're not particularly into collecting, but if you have the game, you don't have any plans of getting rid of it, really. I have too many games sitting around this room. I gotta get rid of them. It's the same game engine. Oh, Click Team Fusion is the same engine for Baba Is You and Five Nights at Freddy's? That's wild. But if you play with the options, you can find like an anime thing. Who would have thought? Oh, yes, exactly. Neither do I, honestly, Earthskate. I don't even know if I need to see the trailer myself because, like, I loved Ghost of Tsushima. So why not play the next one? Chocolate cake. I'm getting too hungry. For real, I had a protein drink right before the show. I'm shocked that I'm hungry. Chocolate cake, what better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolatey mountain? I'm gonna bring up, before I take a break in about 30 minutes, can you all tell me to bring up cupcakes from the basement? We have some cupcakes that my mom's yoga students gave her. We froze them. I want to eat those tomorrow for dessert. So, can you all tell me to do that in like 30 minutes? I would appreciate it. The original PS1. I think we have ours somewhere floating around too. I have the PS2 up here. It's got a Darth Maul sticker on it. So, isn't there a new California law that prohibits game stores online from saying you can buy games if you're only licensing them now? That's fascinating, Mars. That's very fascinating. I hope so. Mash, later. I said later. Remind me before I go. Maybe, Mash, honestly, about this tough week. Plus, I literally was working out 3 times as much today than usual, so that's my P too. Have basement flavored cupcakes? Ew. Gross. You saw the trailer, but you don't remember much from it. You don't even know what the game was until the end of it, yeah. Let me see. Okay, I think I'm caught up as well. Has it stopped raining there? No, I think it's gonna keep raining this weekend. What better way to spend these cold winter nights than digging your way through a rich chocolate mountain? Oh, it sounds so good. With my help, you'll be well on your way to creating the finest cake you've ever laid eyes on. Now, you're going to need a lot of sugar. So hungry. You got... Oh, I also got some Steam notifications about... I got an email, and then I had to... Hold on, I gotta... move my onesie up. Sorry, I'm not digging around my butt, I promise. My onesie is all like lumpy behind me because I haven't fully taken it off. See, I still got the legs. But, mine in for cold down here. I'm digging into a mountain of chocolate cake. Let's hope not. I did also get the Steam notification snake, and I was like, I guess I'll agree to this. I'm such a bad consumer. I'm so bad. I will literally just like hit accept on it to get it out of my face. Stretch time and water? Okay. I'm so glad I stopped myself, Mash, when I read Pulling a Pikachu, and I just stopped processing the English language while I was drinking because I felt the water hit the back of my throat, and I'm like, you will not spray water onto your keyboard on the stream. Absolutely not. Anyway, pulling a Pikachu out of your ass live on camera. That's basically what I was doing. Sorry, that was crass. It's okay. This is a crass show, Mars. That's why it's a mature stream, so we can say crass things. But thank you for reminding me to stretch, Ryan. All right, yeah. Getting some good scratches going. Look at this. Not a lot of pain in doing this right now. This is great. Is it a chicken suit or a Pikachu? It's a Pikachu. Although a chicken suit is a great idea. I was just thinking earlier today, C8, what if instead of the Pikachu onesie, you could redeem other onesie outfits like a hot dog or a banana? Ryan, did you write these in the Discord? Let me see. Let me check. Channel suggestion stuff. Okay, awesome. What is Juice Demon, by the way, Ryan? What's a Juice Demon? Chicken suit. You gotta tell me what a Juice Demon is. Hop Dob, of course. Chicken suit's a great idea, though. I'm gonna see what I can find at the secondhand stores. A tuna suit? Oh, yeah, a fish. Totoro onesie sounds super cute, say. What is this? JD Vance's first name? Chicken suit? Now, what even is his first name? JD? I'm making them sound cooler than they should. Hobnobs? Anyway. Starting tomorrow, Traveling Merchant Fleet will dock at the Pelican Town for the yearly night market. Oh, I do like the night market. It's from a meme. Let me see this. I hope it doesn't have audio. Oh, Juice Demon. I see. Juice Demon. And then you were saying that's JD Vance's thing. It's JD, Juice Demon. Gotcha. And then it's Beetlejuice is Juice Demon. They can't at these stores where they sell costumes, they can't ever say the licensed property that something is. So they just say they wink around it, you know. Overalls, little garden sun hat. Isn't this great, Captain Ragtag? And it's a pinafore, actually. It's like a little overalls, but it ends in a skirt. So he's more of a couch demon. So we've heard, yeah. A tuna suit would be good. And it looks silly on you. The Totoro thing, it's made for someone that's like 5'8", and you're much taller than that. Oh, okay. So it's like, does the hood even come up to cover your head? I wonder. That night market will be in town tomorrow for 3 days. Okay. There's free coffee. Love that. Oh. Playing. Pikmin onesie? Do they even make a Pikmin onesie? I could just put on my Pikmin headband. Now, I think we have enough money to buy some new and improved barns. And so I shall. Let me get that going on. Let's get some rocks. Well, we have the rocks. Let's get some sticks. And let's get that going. Bring the hardwood just in case. And we're going to make a few more bars before we go. You reading Pikmin, Dina? It's kind of like farming. How would you... Oh, before we go, I should make of the mayonnaise. And make of the milk and cheese. The arms and the legs are too short, I see. Yeah, because usually, like, usually onesies have a pretty low crotch. I don't know why they do that. Maybe to be roomy, acceptable for anybody of any size. But they usually have a low crotch, but the arms can get a little short. I guess a Pikmin suit. Maybe that'll be a thing. Perhaps we'll do silly outfits for October. Outfit-tober. I did not intend... Oh, that you can't put that in there. I thought that was an egg for sure. That's a geode. My bad. It's kind of an egg. It's a crystal egg. Okay, let's get our milk now. And turn it into cheese expeditiously. Morning, ladies. I'm gonna hay you. Shooba bop bop bop. Milk time. Dink. Oh, sorry, Shooba. Hey, Gish. Oh my god, an apple costume would be cute as well. What about an alien costume? Aliens from Mars? I almost forgot to do the milk stuff. Boom. We're gonna make some great cheese. You like the idea of dressing up the Tina doll? Okay. So I think I will make it an effort to try to get some secondhand costumes because I'm glad that my dumb idea is something that actually appeals to you all. I try to think like, I don't know, what fresh thing could I bring to the situation and then go from there. Would an apple costume hit the armrest of my chair? Absolutely. Would that stop me from making an ass of myself? Absolutely not. Would I invent a new camera position just for the thing to be in? Kitty cat, you gotta move. Baby girl. Thank you, Navi. Why, yes, indeed, I would invent a new camera position just for the sake of that. Playing Pokemon games? Not in the inflatable costume, though. I need notice in advance for that. And thank you for the night clown protection, by the way. Very important as October approaches to make sure that you are protected against night clowns. They are vicious and they will embed their larvae in your eyes. It will look beautiful. It'll make your eyes look rainbow and stuff, so it looks great for a little bit. But then the egg starts hatching and you'll get this little thing that kind of swims around in the white of your eyes. then it sort of puts its hooks into the white of your eyes, and you don't feel anything because thankfully there's no like I don't think there's like itch or pain receptors in there, but it'll start hollowing the eye out until eventually nothing will be left there but the clown egg, and it'll fall out, roll under the bed, and hatch a new clown. It's okay to stop now. Sorry. I have to prepare you all for the worst. Okay, we're building a big barn. Hi, Dan. I hope you have a good dinner. Sounds like the start of Baldur's Gate 3. I guess so. Let us upgrade the barn. Don't you dare break my damn walls. You better upgrade to the left. And ma'am, would you upgrade anything else? No, you're not doing that, huh? You can just buy stone and wood from her. $10 for a stick, Miss Robin. What? That is so crass, honestly. That is so vicious. She's like, here's a— oh no, I didn't want to sell fireplace. I can't even sell it back to you, you horrible woman. Think of this old-timey ass stove. Also be careful throwing glitter in your eyes. Yes, it does feed the larvae. It gets bigger. It accelerates the process. Well, we're out here. I might as well start mining again. Oh, I mean killing bugs. We gotta kill some buggies. I saw Discord snitched on you and let me know that you were playing a Coral Island. Are you enjoying this? It's Stardew, but bigger. Tell me about this game. I would love to know more about Coral Islands. Is it on for— I don't know if it's on the list for New Game Thursday. I'm not really sure. It's like the Ishgardian brainworms, yeah. But turns out to kill brainworms, you just need some shrimps. Just plug some shrimps into the sewage system and you're good to go. Wonder when Clint's gonna be done with my trash can. You gotta be doing some mining. Dan, I hope you're having a lovely dinner, by the way. I'm so sorry. It's got handsome gals and boys. Kind of boyfriend dungeon style dating thing. Interesting. If it makes anyone feel better, that concept isn't something I just pulled out of my back pocket. It is a narrative that I'm working on. So I don't know if that'll make you feel better. So don't worry. It's just an idea I've repurposed. One of us suggested Coral Island at some point. Fascinating. It could be on the list. It very well might be. Oh, I see the art style. Gotcha. Cool. Boyfriend Dungeon was fun. I think I tried that last year, if I'm not mistaken, for a new game every day or something like that. It is hard to tell. It was pretty cool, though. I enjoyed Boyfriend Dungeon. I just don't know if, like, dating games straight up grab me. How have we not found any grubs yet? Give me the grubs. These kind of folks. Let me see you. Oh, that's cool. I love this art style. They look cool as hell. Everyone here looks hot. Everyone's hot. That's not fair. That's dating games for you. You just happened to be the moment you took the first few bites of food where it's like extra sensory tasty. I see. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Dan. Well, I hope that your dinner continues to be extra delicious. It has a story about saving the island from oil exploiters. That's cool. Love that. Love a good narrative. That reminds me, I gotta get back to Cassette Beasts, and you know what else I want to get back to? Dream Daddy! That game was cute! That game was really fun. I think I might have tried that this year or last. I honestly can't remember. Maybe last year. Dream Daddy was cute. And Cassette Beasts was a lot of fun in terms of like a Pokemon style game, but that played with the 2D, 3D division. That was cool. And fusing your Pokemon was awesome. That was this year, but very early on. Was it Dream Daddy early on this year? Damn. I tell you, time. I know Madonna said time goes by so slowly, but like, I don't know, Madonna. I don't know about that, Miss Madonna. Maybe for you. But time is just running away from me. Feels like this year. Lots of copper. I'm glad you're enjoying Coral Island, though. That's great. Is there like a farming aspect to it? Are you enjoying that part? Because I heard about Core Keeper. I think Ziff was playing Core Keeper and had said it's like Stardew Valley, but more like maybe more combat focused, like more focused on going into the mines and doing things down there. Bug time, baby! Ba boom! Bada bing, bada bug. Wow. Alright, how many more buggies do we gotta get? 2 more bugs. I am staying in these mines, so we'll get these 2 bugs. Coral Island is very fun. Do you think you might switch to something like that as you give Engage a little break, kind of? Something that's like completely different might honestly be nice. Oh, I see those bugs. Yummy, yummy. Bugs in our... I won't say that, never mind. Okay, patrol, $6,000. Lovely. Now, let's actually go to floor 60. Since I'm done killing bugs, we're gonna leave the mine temporarily and then head to floor 60 so we can make some progress and try to get some more gold from like ghosts and whatnot. Progress would be nice. Okay, it's huge. It is farming, mine diving, kind of like this, fishing, pets, love that. Bug catching, museum filling. Oh, so a little bit of it's got a little bit of Animal Crossing to it with the museum. Although this has the community center, which you're filling as well. Clothing, home customization. You don't even think you've seen half of the stuff yet. Damn. It sounds like you're having a great time gaming lately, Mash. I honestly feel like there's such a great option of games out right now. There's a lot of great stuff out and coming out soon. I feel like we're living in a good time for gamers. Like, sure, I don't know if anything major is coming out, like a Souls game or whatever, or like a Witcher or something like that. Like, I don't know if there's like a huge RPG coming out, but it feels like there's a lot out to play, especially at indie games, yeah. It's pretty exceptional, the variety we have available. Veilguard, that's the big RPG coming out. Is that like soon, or is that next month? Hey, J-Rock. Oh my god, the Silent Hill remake is in like 10 days. Can't believe it. Wow. Is that the one that's got the content warning stuff in it I can't play? I'm so bummed because I hear 2 is so good, but if it has like sexual abuse stuff in it, I try to avoid games with that. That's end of October. Okay. So Veilguard is end of October. What was that one game that was like Stardew, but it was a furry character? I tried that out for like new game every day. I think that was called Moonstone or something like that. That was pretty cool. The pixel art style was a little bit much for me. It was a little bit more like, want to say like, it was more detailed than this, which made it a little weird to me. Hello, 5 soliloquies. Is my hat from Stardew? It feels like it, right? It's actually from my real life. This is one of my straw hats, 5 soliloquies. I have a few. Because I actually do gardening outside. And there's nothing better than a straw hat for keeping the sun off your face. Which is so important if you're trying to avoid sun damage. But I love wearing it for Stardew. It looks like the farming hat, right? So, and I tied like a little scarf around it to give it a little flair. Part of, yeah, I got it from Luffy from One Piece as well. Gish, I don't think I got to ask you how your day was. I hope you've been doing well today. So either way though, tell you what, if you play 1 and 3 and you really want to try 2, you can mod out some of the content warning stuff in the original that would help. It would still be heavy in other ways. Okay. They may have tamed the content warning stuff from 2 from the remake. It's good to see you, by the way, J-Rock. I hope you're having a good day. And also, I usually don't shout out follows and stuff, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. I try to let folks follow in peace. I don't know why I immediately had a knee-jerk reaction, but hey, thanks. Anyway. I swear, we've got a lot of great games on the way. I don't think I should eat the dish at the seat. Let's eat a freaking pizza. Boom. Slamming a slice. And we're good to go. Trying to get gold down here. You're doing well. You have new soft padding for your bed. Oh, I hope you sleep like a baby tonight. When I swear, I used to feel like my bed was the most comfortable thing ever. I was like, why would I need like a mattress top or whatever? I had those little eggshell things. Then I went and slept at like my aunt's house, and I came back and it felt like I was sleeping on a table. So I got one of those like a Tempur-Pedic, not sponsored, a Tempur-Pedic mattress topper, and now I can't sleep on anything else. Everything else feels like torture. Yes, this is Link. This is Link from the Zelda franchise, and this is Hateno Farm, just like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Good eye there, Soliloquies. And you had a divine Italian-style pizza at the cinema. They have a little pizza place inside that does them fresh Italian-style. That sounds incredible, Mash. For the last time I saw a movie, I think I baked some cookies and brought them with me. And that was the first, like, Spider-Man Miles Morales movie that I saw. And I haven't been to the movie since. You have a long hair? I'm a huge... Oh, I just got some hair on my nose. A dog hair, of course. I'm a huge Zelda fan. We just beat Tears of the Kingdom. It was great. Oh, the ending was amazing. Just beat it, so... Have you played that new Zelda, the Echoes one? Which stars Miss Zelda herself? I might get into that. You thought it was the no hate farm. Well, there is also no hate here. True. That's true. We're not harvesting hate on this farm. I'm getting my butt kicked by jelly beans. Is this ghost in me? I was very worried about this. You're continuing to love Echoes of Wisdom. That's good to hear. I'm so glad. I hope it continues to be nuanced as well. I'm very curious about it because I was thinking it might just be like a little crafting 1-2 kind of deal. We make some beds and whatever. But I think Genpo said that they were playing it too and they really enjoyed it. They were surprised at how much they enjoyed it. You haven't played it, but you got your eyes on it. Maybe for Christmas or the holidays or something? I feel like I like Echoes. Maybe I gotta get into that. It might be a cute, cozy game to play, like, over the winter, you know? In between, like, if I have some difficult stuff planned, freaking Elden Ring or something, then maybe we could chill with some Zelda after that. I love this tune. This is a good one. This is a page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Older? I think they're talking about George the way they talk about this. Harvey is really anxious and weak. But I know he'd make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. Of all the things to look at that man and say. His nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism, insulating his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. Who doesn't? Hilarious. Okay, I also can't pick up that quartz. Hey, do I have some sort of other dagger with me? Weird. I don't remember picking that up. Let me eat this yam. Yes. Pick this up. And also, I think I can now get this quartz. Let's keep a mining. I love Link's Awakening. Dan, thank you so much. Oh my god, I feel so... Thank you so much, Dan, for gifting out all those subs. I hope you were able to enjoy your meal. Thank you for gifting out those subs to Purple Moon for 20, Blaz 31, Link is Bad, Marshall Dillon, She Slamar or She Slammer, And also, Twitch gifted out that sub to Logos. And welcome back, Night Raven, for the 2 years. Thank you so much for your Prime sub. Thank you again, Dan. How would you like to celebrate all those gift subs, by the way? You let me know. I have all these options available to us. The 101 Ways to Praise Kids. I have the Woodland Wardens deck. I have the Whispers of the Ocean deck. I got a little xylophone. We got the automaton. We have all that business. So you let me know what you'd like and I'll make it happen. And thanks, Twitch. Yay! Isn't that nice? So cool. I don't even know how Twitch is able to do that. My choice. You like the ones where you say things to people, though. Okay. Like the 101 Ways to Praise Kids, where I give praise to folks. Thank you for being honest, Dan. And you are a real trooper. Also, since it was 5 gift subs, I think we should keep going. Thank you for caring. That is awesome. And you're a good friend, Dan. Thank you very much. From the 101 Ways to Praise Kids. And you let me know, Night Raven, how you would like to celebrate your resub too for those 24 months. I feel like at the very least, you should get one of these because it's a good year marker. It's 2 years, so I think maybe not that high though. That was almost the birthday song. Almost recognizable as the birthday song. Pretty rough there. But you know, we made it through. Oh, and it's almost 10 p.m. My choice, and you didn't even know it was 2 years. How about that, Night Raven? How about that? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to let the Whispers of the Ocean take you away. The faces I make. Well, I want it to come out good. I'm not very good at hiding my feelings about things, which I think is one of my superpowers as a streamer. I feel like when you're able to emote really strongly, then folks can see the joy playing on your face when you like beat a boss or you see something cool and you're like, oh. But then when things aren't going well and I'm like, you know. Yes, or when you get scared and a monster shows up, yeah. That too. That's playing across my face. But I feel like also when things go bad and I'm playing the automaton terribly, that can that's a downfall. So your card is Childlike Devotion, Night Raven. It says you are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are with childlike devotion. That simple form of love. You don't need to do yourself any favors. You just need to love yourself. Without, I mean, you can change what you like to change, but just know that you are worthy of being loved. Terribly. I guess amazingly, yeah. Well, it could amaze some. Some could be amazed. Wow, how can one be so bad at the automaton, an instrument you've been playing for several years? Well, it's simple. I don't practice, and it has no indicators on it, so just feeling it out. Let's get over there to the... Oh, beans, we gotta go home soon. If I find the stairs down, that would be great. Come on now. Come on now. Because I gotta feed my dogs. Bat. Kill. I was hoping that would be stairs. We're really pushing it. We're extremely pushing it. We are now gonna be late. And potentially fall asleep on our faces. Was it worth it, Tina? I don't think so. Yikes. I might fall asleep in these here mines for the first time. Now let's see, before I die, let me get this in the trash. Let me get that in the trash. I got the geodes. Can I get lucky? Oh, I'm not getting lucky, I'm getting dead, I think. It's gonna happen. I got 1 hour to get my butt in bed. I really wish we unlocked those mines. Oh god. I wish we unlocked those mine carts. This is not, we're not gonna make it, I don't think. If there was only a little halfway home between our house. Or if I had some totems that took me back to my farm, which I do have and I don't have on hand. We gotta go fast. Yes, indeed. Coffee. Coffee at 1 a.m. A good idea always. Maybe I'll scare the hell out of that possum we saw earlier too. Zoom! Run! Don't stop to smell the mayonnaise. We gotta go. Oh my god, can I make it? That was exhausting. That was physically exhausting. Okay. Ugh. You think I could have even done it without the coffee? I think it would have been way too close. Boy, we have a lot of crap. My copper trash can is ready, thank God. I don't know why I keep... Oh, geos. I don't know why I keep reading the thing about the land. Clear and sunny. I also don't know why I keep checking the weather. It's not gonna rain. It's too dang cold. Okay. Hello. Thanks for helping me clear out those monsters. I'm not scared at all, but that should make the mine safer for everyone, right? Here's a blueprint. I hope it doesn't make me obsolete. Clint the blacksmith. Geode crusher. My geode dude. Can't wait to make this crusher. Which one is it? There it is. I need gold bars and diamonds. It's a lot. But eventually, it will be nice. A horse would be great too. Yeah, maybe I should get a horsey. Does the horse wait outside of the mines for you? Okay. We're looking better inventory-wise. This daggum stove fireplace, which I bought like a dope. Wasted 3K on that. That's okay. You know what? I forgive myself and I love myself. It's okay, self. Sometimes you accidentally buy a $3,000 stove and you don't need it. It just happens, you know. You think it stays where you leave it. Interesting. Maybe we should get a horse then. They can really book it. How are these not ready yet? Kind of ridiculous. Night Raven, thank you! This is terribly delayed. You couldn't remember how to cheer with bits. Beautiful happy birthday song. Bravo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Night Raven. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the tune, and I hope you do keep that card in mind as well. The childlike wonder. You deserve it. You deserve to be treating yourself well. Let's see. Nothing available yet? Okay. It's good to see you, Night Raven. Thank you again for those bits. I haven't checked our... Oh, looks like the ad break starts soon, by the way, y'all. I'm just going to go to the mushroom farm real quick. I keep forgetting about this thing. Maybe I should have gone with the fruit. The way I forget about this stuff this often. Might have been better to just have fruit in here. Maybe we'd have wine by the time I got back. Okay, it stays where you leave it. But it returns to the stable when you go to sleep. Interesting. Well, that's useful. Alright, let's start with the cows, why don't we? Can't wait to get that bigger building. We're gonna buy some goats right away, maybe some sheepies. It's gonna be spectacular. Good morning, gals. I love the idea of Robin just like hitting this wall with a hammer. And tomorrow, the wall will be done and we'll have a huge barn. Hi, Pine. Good to see you. How are you? Plus, I can feed him carrots. That is very cute. And very Link, I think, to do. Maybe we should name him Epona. I feel like that would be, you know, the thing to do. How you been today, Pine? I hope you're well. Ugh. I know you're not a big fan of the holiday season, Pine. What with all the tourists and stuff. Has that started crushing down on you yet? Have folks... Oh, I didn't feed the daggum cows. I gotta do that. Have folks started moving in for the early tourists? Hello, Pierre Hates Joja. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You know, I have not... I think I've only set foot into Joja Mart once. Shockingly. But from the very first, folks are like, no! Don't ever buy anything from JoJo! So I never did. Oh, Strawberry would be a great name. Or Blueberry, you know. Blueberry was our first horse in Breath of the Wild. And my beloved horse. Nothing can compare to the beauty, the majesty of Blueberry. Do I have any bars here, perhaps? I don't think so. I can make a gold bar, maybe. Perhaps two, if I'm lucky. Oh, I have a lot of bars. Yeah, we're good on that, it seems. Okay. Bring back Cheddar. Cheddar was a beautiful but also terrifying to look at horse. What a weird horse. Okay, let's go to town. I have geodes to process. I gotta pick up my copper trash can. And maybe we can drop off something to get it, like, improved. Admiral Ackmer, thank you so much for the 18 months. How you doing on this fine Friday? I hope you're getting ready for a good weekend. Even if it's just, like, staying home and taking care of yourself. Check the trash. No cookies. Okay. Let me stop walking around with this in our hand. Ooh, and we get our ticket, too. I have an idea for a bed, but I need 80 hardwood. I don't know about that. How about bug guts? 100 bug guts? Hell yeah. I can see that. It is indeed Farming Friday, Admiral Ackmer. The chillest day of the week, by far, I think. 3 mystery boxes. Perfect that we got this as we're heading over to Clint to go process things. Anything you want to do to celebrate your resub, your 18 months? Anything jumping out to you? Ways to praise kids? Whispers of the ocean? Etc, etc. I'm not sure what you're going to do this weekend. You're going to go to your mom's or for dinner? That sounds good. And you can absolutely get a Z creature. In fact, I have them out right now. So, perfect timing. It's as chill as sleep-deprived farming Tuesday. Oh boy. That was nice and chill, though. So, for you know what, this one feels a little Spartan. I'm gonna pick another one, too. You get 2 this time. Okay. So, first, you've got single-mindedness. It says, choose your own path and do what is best suited to you, right? But you also have change direction with ease, right? So you can pick your path, but you don't have to be stuck to it. It says, this is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's a time to reconsider what you're wanting, and you may be in for a surprise, Admiral Ackmer. So it's time to do a deep dive. Maybe this weekend you can take some time, maybe over dinner. Think about what you got going on, what you want out of this next year or so, and then pick that path and just dart along it. I hope that helps, Admiral Ackmer. The sea creatures are always on point. The ocean knows. The ocean always knows. There was coffee in this? Is this an anemone? That's shrimp cocktail! What's up with these mystery boxes? 2 coffees, a shrimp cocktail, and some hardwood. Okay. So what else have I been playing lately? So on Saturdays, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV with the community. That's been a lot of fun. On Tuesdays, I'm playing Hi-Fi Rush. That's that rhythm action game that came out last year. Really stylish, really great music. Wednesdays, I've been playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. We just unlocked the cabaret game, which is my favorite. You get to dress up the girls, you get to put their makeup on, you get to manage the floor and have them like talk to guys and make money. So we're doing that on Wednesdays. And Thursday is a new game every Thursday. This past Thursday, yesterday, was Coffee Talk, which was very interesting, but I have to tell you, I'll probably not be playing that on stream again because I got 4 copyright checks from that last night, and it disabled my ability to store saved broadcasts. So that was a little technically annoying. So I probably won't be returning to Coffee Talk. The Claire de Lune song got tagged and a few others. So I think it was just a logistics thing. They probably put the Coffee Talk album up on YouTube or something, and then like the little crawler bots that can tell when you're playing copywritten music probably pick that up. But just for the sake of avoiding having to submit information to the district courts, I'm gonna pass on Coffee Talk. But it was still a lot of fun. It was a lot of talking though. So, speaking of a lot of talking, I have to take a little break because I gotta go feed my dog. No new ducks yet. I'm so sorry. I will be plugging in all of our new ducks, making sure everybody's a ducky in this. I got you on the list, by the way. Gish, Riggs, Green Lanyard. You will all become ducks at some point. As soon as I get the time to sit down and record stuff on the computer for 30 minutes or so. Coffee Talk is such a cute game. I loved it. And yes, I did appeal at MASH, but it turning off my ability to store broadcasts every time I stream it, it's just a little bit more work than I have time to do at the moment. So I'm probably not going to return to Coffee Talk, although I did enjoy my time with it. But we're going to return to Stardew Valley when I come back from this break, after I feed my dog and get a snack for myself. I will... Let's pause this music and let's slide on back to Stardew Valley, shall we? So it's time to get back into the dew. We are still in winter, about midway through. Largely doing mining stuff. I have shrimp cocktail for some reason. We found shrimp cocktail in a mystery box, so that's been interesting. And I'm gonna drop some stuff off for Gunther, I guess, because I just cracked open some geodes, so put some stuff there. Ooh, a reward already. Let's see what he's got for me. That freaking giant bear, hell yes. And this singing stone, yes. Yes. Oh, hold on, I don't know. I didn't know they had a trash can. Nothing going on in here. Okay. Let's see what our latest quest is about. Juicy bugs. So we gotta get back to go fight more bugs. I think we can do that on floor like 15 through 29 like we were doing before. Hope that sounds good to you all. Sorry that I'm not bringing up cupcakes. I know I asked you all to remind me. I'm sorry to let y'all down. Let me give this fella some salad, though. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your salad. And I guess I should talk to you as well. You've come to visit me in the cold. I could do with a respite from my lonely labors. Your lonely labors? What are you laboring at? Yes, I do, Majora. I got my straw hat on. How is One Piece lately, by the way? I haven't, let me step into Jojimar real quick so I can give some folks some things. This man, I think, wants a pizza. Pizza time! I bet she would enjoy pizza as well.
You did good with this one, kid. You got any hogs on your farm?
That feels sexual, Pamela. I'll ask you to not talk to me that way, thank you. I guess Shane, it's pretty late. Shane should be here unless he works the morning shift. How is One Piece doing? I stopped watching many, many years ago. I just couldn't keep up with it. Yeah, I've got 30 to 40 feral hogs.
You want to come check them out, Pamela?
I feel one farm hogs, yeah. The ladies love the farm hogs. I do think I can drop off this aquamarine at the community center. I think there's a few things maybe we can drop off. I think this goes over here to like the dyeing place. Yes. See if there's anything else I have on hand that is meant for the oh. Something I just hovered over said it was a copper bar? Sure. Why not? That must be over here in the smithing area. Okay. Probably a geologist bundle? Oh no, not that. Ventures bundle. I usually have stuff for that. I'm shocked I didn't bring it with me. Let's get one of these going too. There we go. Easy. What do you get? The minecart's repaired. I have to do this. Oh, God, we have to do this. So I can easily get a hold of a gold bar. I have stuff for the Adventures bundle. What I don't have is this fire quartz. We need to get deeper into the mines. So let's go to the mines today so that we can hit those up. Do I have enough Del Rey me to hit this thing up too? Hold on. That's $25,000. And then they repair the bus, which I don't care as much about. I'd rather keep this money for buying goats and sheep and things. Larger deluxer coops. So let's do as much mining as we can today. Probably not going to be making progress. I like to get those bug things first before we make progress. Oh, mister. That's alright. I bet my inventory is... Oh, it's sloppy. Ugh. We might as well head back home. No, I can get some bug meat. Let's get some bug meat. Let's be a big adult girl and make bug meat. Not the sloppy. Not ill-beared. I can't believe we had to fight him again last Saturday. That was absurd. The callbacks in that game were very bizarre. Floor 10, I think, is where the bugs start, maybe? I might be wrong. Maybe it's 15. Oh, we have a Crabulon. Who's gonna drop a cherry bomb? Oh, this guy wants a piece of me too. Just get him for a chewing stick. I think it's floor 15 to 29. Yeah. Let me head back. I am wasting time, but I don't waste too much time. So we're gonna get that bug meat for Willie, who wants to use it to make crab bait, I think. I wonder, can you make bug meat in like the worm thing? The worm bag that you can have on your farm? I don't think that's straight up bug meat. It might just be baits that you grow from it. But that's an eggplant question in case anybody remembers. It's a good thing at least 2 enemies drop bug meat here. You got the actual flying bugs. Oh, actually 3. The ones that kind of come in on the wings. The blue bugs that fly around. Is the wings one. And the night market's open. Cool. And then the grubs also drop the meats. Don't know how big this is. That's decent. Saving myself some time. What's the question? I already forgot. I don't remember what it was. Dang. Already out of my head. I was on to thinking of the night market immediately. Something about bug meats. Oh, yes. Can you use like the little worm bag that you get in this game to make bug meats? Some of the bug meats, yeah. Can you can establish a worm bag on your farm. Does that make bug meat or does that make just like bait? I think it just makes bait. Bug meats are just collected, I see. How's it going, Just a Game Hero? How you doing? I'm sorry that the bug death sound is yucky, yeah. It is kind of gross. But, I mean, I don't know if there's a good, not gross sound of an enemy dying in this game. See any hidden bugs over here? No, just a germy guy. A jello. What are they called? Slime. That's the thing. Not germy. Very different. I don't know if slimes have germs. This is a good one too, this mining tune. Kinda low key. I'm really glad that we got that mining upgrade when we did. That gives you like an extra vein of ore. That's been great. Do not regret that choice. Honestly, I don't think there's a choice you can make in this game that you would regret. Good bug meat so far. Well, 8 out of 100. Still have 3 more hours left in the line, so hopefully we can get a few more. Maybe we can end the day with like 20 Hopefully. Give me some topaz. There we go. Oh, except I can't get it. I do need that chewing stick, which is unfortunate. Maybe I'll eat this purple mushroom. It doesn't seem advisable from a health perspective, but... Don't you dare come at me. Here we go. Gave us plenty of energy. What's going on, Pi? Good to see you. Let me see that little emote. Hold on. What is this? Oh, that's that guy from Animal Crossing. That's one of those... He's a real cool dude in Animal Crossing. It is indeed farming time. You got me. That is what we were up to. Although I haven't been doing much in the way of farming. I'm barely getting over to see my animals in the winter. I'm trying to do a bunch of mining. Shep, that's his name, yeah. Am I still craving cabaret today? Not really. I think doing like 5 hours of cabaret. Oh, I think we did like 2 hours of cabaret yesterday and 1 hour of cabaret on Tuesday. So I'm good with taking a little cabaret break. I think it's because we had unlocked it and I didn't get my fill on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So now that I've gotten a solid 2 hours in it, I was like, am I doing too much cabaret? Am I running out of things to talk to people about? Because all I'm doing right now is cabaret. Yes, exactly. It has been sated until Wednesday, and then I swear I'm going to be itchy on Wednesday. Yes, bugs. And even if the floor drops here, I think we should keep going. Because I see some more bugs in there. Come back, buggy buddy. There we go. Got that meats. Okay. Crack on through here. Get to the juicy buggy center. I swear there used to be some kind of like candy product, like a chocolate or something like that, for kids in the US in the 90s that was like supposed to be like a bug with like a crispy exterior and like a gooey caramel interior. Does anyone remember anything like that? Maybe it had like little sprinkles on it or something. Yes, Kiwami Wednesday. Love Kiwami Wednesdays, honestly. Can't wait to get back to the cabaret on Wednesday, to be fair. Good to see you, by the way. I don't think I said hi to you yet today. And you've been doing well? That's very good to hear, Just Game Hero. Cabaret's I think Kiwami Wednesday is pretty close giving the W in Kiwami. Oh, we're just not going down the floor, are we? There we go. Does there ring a bell for you? Maybe I'm imagining it. I swear there was some weird candy like that. What's all this? HelloFresh announced a Zelda meal kit that's just 4 apples and a gigantic slab of raw meat. So good. This is very Tina Cody. Yeah, Hard Drive is a great parody website. Oh lord, it's getting late. Let me see if I can blow up some stuff. Oh, a secret. Let me get this stuff and then we'll head back. You read the secret. It's a page from Jasper's book. I don't know who M. Jasper is. Oh, this is that wizard, I think. The creatures known by some as forest spirits or Junimos are said to appear in abandoned buildings after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim their territory, Junimos undoubtedly appear. Folk wisdom holds that Junimos display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside their huts. It's also said that raisins are their favorite food, but they're too shy to take them directly from the hand. Of course, all these claims come from dubious, unverified sources. For all I know, even the mere existence of these creatures has never been proven. I see. Oh, I do kind of want to get this guy. He is a bug, and he can have guts. Okay. We should leave now. You still have shoulder pain. I'm sorry to hear that, Just Game Hero. Remember there were Disney Wonder Ball candies. There were hollow balls of chocolate filled with other candy. I think what I'm thinking of is the Bugs Life one had Smarties shaped like the characters inside. I think that's the candy I was thinking of, Heather. You do remember those lollipops that had bugs in them, though? I don't know if those are real either. I honestly think they probably were real, Snake, because they looked so real. I don't know if we had the technology back in the day to make fake scorpions and ants look real. Okay, you've been lurking. Gotcha. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss you. I hate missing somebody saying hi. I feel like such a jerk anytime that happens, to be fair. So I am happy to see you. Yeah, you do remember those hollow balls. I wonder, why don't they make that anymore? You never tried one? I never tried one of those either. I was too scared. You know what? I think we can make it. So I'm going to get the mayonnaise and I'm going to sell it. No, I closed the door. We may not make it. Selling mayonnaise and cheese. Anything else to sell? No, let's go to bed. Yeah, they probably were fragile, right? Yeah, they probably got they wouldn't ship well. They'd get like crushed during shipping and handling and etc. Yeah, those hollow balls, those were interesting. Thank you for extracting that memory from my brain, Heather. Akizeta, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for stopping by today, hanging out, and lurking and listening. Yes, that's right. The Kinder chocolates were banned because they were filled with toys. And then they had to do like Kinder Surprise, where it's like you get the toy outside of it. So, what's up, Gun Show John? How about dang that? 6 years, a month, 6 days, and 20 hours. You rarely say hi is your first thing to say in chat. Don't worry about making an effort for that. It's fine. You know what, Heather? I mean, I think that's what human connection is about, isn't it? Is like one's weird hodgepodge of memories inspires another. You don't have to say sorry for that. You didn't do anything bad, Gunshow John. I think that's cool. Congratulations, honestly, on such a long followage. It's cool. Let's see. I think I can store some of this junk. Let's organize this inventory for Pete's sake. I think I say that 40 times a day on Fridays. I need one of these. And I need a gold bar. And what else? I swear there was maybe something else. Let's check. The bulletin board. It's not the vault. It's the boiler room. So I have one of those. Oh, it's the fire quartz. That's right. We gotta go deep in the mines for that. But first, I think we're gonna get these bug guts before we go deep in the mine. You only recently learned that the command isn't like followage, but it's supposed to be your follow age. Yeah. Like how old your follow is, you know? But I like saying followage. Here's our little baby bear. Remember how I somehow placed the bear inside the bed? It was so cool. And I was like, that's my son now. So, no, don't grab that. I want the bear to watch TV. There is no good place for me to put this bear, honestly. But I want it in my house. And show the singing sound, too. Why can't I put it here? Oh, I can. I just have to be closer. That's a lovely note. Okay. Same for you, Odin. You only realized that recently, too. I mean, followage sounds like it's a word. Like how long someone has been following is their followage, you know? It could be real. It never occurred to you until Couplecade said it as follow age the other day, yeah. Well, I think that's kind of a universal experience with learning how words are pronounced, right? I think we all have an experience as a young person, like reading something in a book and thinking it's pronounced one way, and then you finally hear somebody say it, like they'll read something out loud, and you're like, that's how you say that word, you know? You're normally a very chatty person when you watch somebody else's stream. You just play that I play games that you may say the answer to something, you don't want to give it away. Working security, you have an urge to help others, so you don't want to get in trouble for giving them the answer. I appreciate that, Gunshow John. Thank you for your your diligence and for like, you know, knowing the rules and abiding by them. I do play games like this where I ask stuff all the time. You know, in Stardew Valley, I'm like, how much wood does it take to make this thing? Or how about this and that? So I try to, when I do need help, to let folks know, as you know. Yeah, fibbage. Yeah, fibbage is a word. At least according to Jackbox. That we pronounce that way. Let me store this bait. I don't think I'm going to need that. Let's take a good long look at what we got. We store one of these gold ores, and I definitely can store these two. Maybe a shrimp cocktail. I'll store that as well. You guess it's partly because you don't say bye unless you need to leave right away and you're having an active conversation. I feel like you can return later, and it's like you're always here. Yeah. Always lurking in the wings. I did see that Jackbox pack. The adult one, right? I don't know if I could play that. I just feel like it would be a little too much for me, honestly. I think that new Jackbox might be a bit much for me. Let's see. I want to go to Gunther to drop off that chewing stick. And I also want to drop off this and the gold bar. So, let's get our milk and stuff like that first. Yes, I was very interested in it, but like, I don't know. It's a lot. I must not have been watering this one as much as the other ones. It's powder melon. Hey, speaking of powder melons, I think we can like... Wait, what does it say? I've never seen it before. Name for the powdery coating that forms on the surface. This melon is crisp and sweet with a delicate flavor. Let's make some like powder melon jelly or something. I don't know. Why not? I got it. Might as well use it. Okay. It does look like a lot. So I haven't seen anybody play it yet, but I was like, oh, it's a mature one, huh? That seems like a lot. Especially with how rowdy the Jackbox crowd gets on Twitch. I know that the folks who like playing Jackbox, they get a little rowdy sometimes. There's a lot of beepus jokes, you know? So I think it'd be still like a fun thing to play with like friends or community members. Or like play at something like TwitchCon in person. Hey, to be fair, thank you for gifting us up to Gun Show John. Enjoy those emotes, and guess what? I checked my email during the break. We are getting even more emotes. I'm gonna upload them tonight. Dominic has sent over a few new emotes, so I'm super excited. More animated emotes coming your way soon for the low price of nothing for you, Gun Show John. And for other folks who are subscribing... Oh, wait, did I get the milk? I don't think I got the milk. For other folks who are subscribing, just the price of a Twitch Prime sub. Or the discounted price of whatever it is during September that I can't remember, unfortunately. Yes, more emotes, Gish. I hope you enjoy. So brace yourselves. There will be more stuff to see tomorrow. What a great way to wrap up the week, huh? I am very excited. Ooh, and we gotta go buy some goats after this. Gotta get the goats. And let's go tell Robin to improve the lady's hen as well. We got some new ideas to sleep on. Chicken ideas, in fact. Love chickeny ideas. Morning babies. Oh, that's a lot of hay. Let's put that back. Somehow you went to type ooh woo 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 and you closed the tab instead. Oh no. How in the world did that happen? Maybe if you type like, I don't know, UNW, it closes your tab. The discount is awesome. We were so happy you were able to get 6 months of the discount. Honestly, incredible. And and then I feel like you won't have to wait long for that discount to come back, honestly, with September going to be like right around the corner after that. You realized losing a friendship opened you to realize who your better friends are. Yes, Just a Game Hero, for sure. Friendships, you know, sometimes it comes... Quantum Witcher was just talking about this kind of thing. Sometimes... I hate to say this because it is a little cliche, but I think about it a lot. Some folks are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, you know? So sometimes you learn a lot from a friendship, even if they're there just for a very brief period of time. Hold on. You recently saw that uwu and owo were added to the official Scrabble dictionary. That's wild. That feels very silly to me, but I like that. It is true though, yeah. Oh yeah. Even if a friendship ends poorly, still learn a lot from it. Let us head to the community center, but I also want to check out something else, didn't I? Oh yes, I gotta buy my goats. Community center first. Awa and Iwi next. What do those express exactly? Is Iwi supposed to be like crying? Because I think of like TWT or T_T being like crying. But Iwi does look like somebody crying. I don't want to plug my money into that yet. But I do need this daggum Minecraft. Oh, sorry, Mineshaft. Whatever it is. I need the Minecrafts. You only wish it was socially acceptably straightforward about whether friendship is like hedonistic or like a genuine connection. That would be nice. I mean, I feel like folks are open about that in like non-platonic relationships. Like, I feel like it's more acceptable to say, hey, what are you getting out of this? What am I getting out of this? Let's make sure we're on the same page, you know? Maybe it's crying with happiness, right? It kind of does look like it's crying, right, Odin? Another furnace. I'll take it. I muted myself again. I hope I didn't unmute myself just to cough into the microphone. That would be wild. We gotta get that fire quartz next. I need the Minecraft to be repaired. Also, it looks like the ad break is starting soon, folks. I'm sorry. I could barely get my words out before the ad break was kicking in. So I gotta give Gunther a chewing stick, and then we are on our way. What about is there like a winter fishing bundle? There's not. Okay. Thank goodness that the squid is not a part of the night fishing bundle. But I am bad at fishing, apparently. I guess I'm just not great at fishing. I just don't catch a lot of fish. I thought I did, but I don't catch a lot of good fish. The random number of bonus gift subs for the 5+ is really great too. Wish they did it longer for financial flexibility, but you're glad they're doing it. I hope it comes back during like the holiday season. I feel like that would be a great time. Especially, I know that for a lot of streamers, the holidays is actually like a low period when it comes to their income. Mine, I think, stays pretty stable over time. But some folks see a dip in their income during the holiday season because folks are like trying to save money to give money to their friends, or they're too busy spending time with their friends and family to spend time with streamers and stuff. So I hear that for some folks it's a hard time. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. We are kind of crushing it right now in this here game, Stardew Valley. I forgot to sell my freaking cheese, though. I have a lot of junk in my inventory. So before I go get some juicy bugs, I really do think we should go sort our inventory out before I drive myself nuts. I'll just have a little coffee. Oh my gosh, it's already 7 o'clock. I'm sorry, it's already almost 8 o'clock. We're gonna have some coffee at 8 o'clock at night in the real world. Oh, this child almost saw me stealing garbage. That would have been upsetting, I think. Child, I know you love pizza because you are a child. And everyone loves pizza. Oh, hello there, miss. You're more of a... I bet you're a pizza gal. Enjoy that. Winter is harsh, but you can dig up some roots if you're lucky. Foraging can be a fun way to earn some cash, or you can use what you find as gifts or food. What about child? Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. I bet he's trying to eat those vitamin gummies. Feels like a lot of relationships these days are designed around flying as close to the sociopathic sun as possible without giving it away. But that is a rant you don't want to turn into a chat, and I appreciate your discretion for that, Snake. But I get you, yeah. It does feel a little maddening. Let's see, where can I... Oh, I gotta... What about this magnet ring? I kind of like having the glow ring. Can I sell the magnet ring? I cannot. Can you store the magnet ring in your dresser? You got an Adrian gift sub last night? Heck yeah. Oh god, you can store this. Great. Can you store weapons? I hope so. So you walking back home today, Alex? Are you at home already chilling? What else? I think I can store some of these. Oh, I can also drop down this furnace here. Let's do a tiny bit of reorganization of these machines. I'll put the furnace here because it's like furnace-y kind of things. And then this goes here. And then we can go boom, boom, boom. And make a bunch of bars. And then we can store these for now. I think I'll sell that lunerite. And now I feel very confident about going to the mines at 3:40 p.m. You're already home. I see. Rare day where you get home around 5:30 rather than 6:30. I hope you're already kicking back and relaxing. What's for dinner tonight, Alex? Let's sell some mayonnaise. Okay. You've already seen so many here use his emotes. I know, Adrian's got great emotes, honestly. I hope Adrian's got some animated emotes in the works, too. Alright, leftover pizza? Lovely. You can't beat leftovers, honestly, for the ease and convenience. I do like growing these watermelons, but take forever. How long do they take to grow? Like a week? A full freaking week. It's a lot of time. Maybe we can stop by. Is like Clint in his house? Oh, sorry, Linus. He's not in here. He must be by the bay. The night market. Ooh, and also Robin. I bet she just closed. I bet that's her walking outside right now to go to the night market. Ah, damn it. All right, you two are gonna get pizza. I don't really have anything to say. I don't really know you that well. Here's a pizza then. Thanks, I like this. See, you can just say I like this. That's a thing to say. Don't eat the pizza. Give the pizza to Robin. I'm gonna butter up this lady so she won't charge me as much for all my things. Hey, if you need any materials or blueprints, my shop is a place you're looking for. Plus, your business supports the local economy. I guess we'll go to the night market. We might as well. Do you have any good ideas? Any ideas that sound good for Tina's new costume? I was thinking, Alex, of changing the Pikachu onesie redemption to just be like insert random costume thing. Wow, Link, how'd you know this is my favorite? You're a guy, so kind of makes sense. Pizza's an easy one. How about a cup of coffee for you, Willie?
This warms the old bones, thank you.
How about a cup of coffee for you? I don't think Leah's gonna like coffee. Let's do a salad. Why are y'all not at the night market? I know what you want, Miss Pamela. I don't have it, though. So maybe some bread? There you go. Random bread. You peeked at Adrian's Twitter, and though you're not a wrestling fan, it's cool to read that he got to dance for pro wrestling. I know! And it was on YouTube. I think he got to do that during TwitchCon. What a cool event to do. You saw the chatter in Discord about other costumes. Can't say you've come up with anything to add. And yet, if you think of anything, any silly things, leftovers also leaves more time to devour Final Fantasy 16. True.
Have you been on the deep sea submarine? The captain's an old friend of mine.
Oh, that's all. I think that's specific night market dialogue. Well, hey, it's good to see you again. Take it easy. Wow. What do you want? Go away. Is the VOD on YouTube? It should be. It was a live stream on YouTube, so I hope it is recorded there too. Cut through here and get to this here night market. Not a clown suit. Not that. Frills and all. I would want more than just a cheap clown suit. I think I'd want something that looks interesting at least. It's on the West Coast Pro Wrestling YouTube. There you go. Check it out. Even if you don't know anything about wrestling. I many years ago got to attend one of the wrestling events at TwitchCon and it was cool. Yeah, we had the Go-Go Clown, right? I want to ride the boat. Oh, anything else to say, kiddo? No, just I want to ride the boat. Okay. I highly recommend the submarine tour. There are a few fascinating creatures in the deep ocean. Not you.
Wow, the tech on this thing was amazing.
By the way, completely unrelated to anything, but I started watching the new episode of Great British Bake Off today, y'all. We just got past the judging of the first segment of the show. Yeah, I got to watch the Kaiju Big Battel, and there was also like, they did like a live play, I think. Adrian was part of like a live play of like, must have been like 2018 or 2019 or something, one of those WWK 20 something or others. And a bunch of streamers were playing that, and they had like TVs up to show you the action. It was interesting.
I'm getting all my holiday shopping done tonight. Let me know if you see Pierre coming.
Good for her.
The cold air isn't so bad if you bundle up.
I wonder if that was her line before they were dressed in actual warm clothing.
You know, I've purchased some of my favorite items from this night market.
Painter Lupini is selling this for 1,200G. Honestly, it's not a bad painting. Received a portrait of a mermaid. It was this little paraboat. Oh, a suit of armor? That's each day something new. Honestly, the suit of armor kicks ass, and Link would have it. And a stone parrot sounds cool too. How about a cone hat? And then some seeds. Interesting. An iridium fireplace. I don't need that. Upright piano is wild. That is wild. No thank you. I don't need to waste my money on anything else. Thanks for hearing it in my Animal Crossing New Horizons playthrough. You've adapted the early squirrely to your repertoire. You like cute phrases like that. You also want to add tippy tip, mishmash, jibber jabber, and squoogly. I like squoogly. That's a good one. Look at this pig. I love this pig. And here's our lady. Surprised to see me? I trade by the sea too. The pig likes a good swim, I guess. Why not? Ooh, stir fry. That looks good. Oh, I love a good stir fry that's like kind of green and kind of brown. Godzilla or like a Charizard costume? That's a lot. Oh, look, we do know that that is Mr. George's favorite. Can't believe it sells for 600 though. That's wild. I don't need any of this stuff though. Ooh, fine purple silk. You just can't find that at Georgia Mart. Let's see what they got going on down here. Yeah, congrats. Damn, a 230 stream streak is wild, to be fair. I didn't even notice the stream streak because I was thinking about early squirrely. Sorry for the yawns, y'all. It is getting late, isn't it? Now we have something for this mermaid song. Urja, 15423. I thought I was supposed to be able to poke it. Do something with it. Excuse me, ma'am. I want to put my hat on for this. Okay, thank you. I can properly enjoy the festivities now. It makes me look from the front bald. Oh. Tiny's getting very confused about the hand movements. She only has 4 fingers. Can you believe that? Oh, okay. Mermaids with several different hair colors. Yay! That was lovely. Thank you. You can't like touch this though. 1, 5. I got me a pearl. You received a pearl. It's a rare treasure from the sea. Cool. This was some Zelda-ass music and kind of like a Zelda Great Fairy kind of moment too, right, Alex? Hello there. I specialize in outdoor decorations. Hell yes, oh my god. I would get so into these. But I feel like it's kind of late in the season to start putting up Christmas ornaments. And I want to save my money. Right now I'm trying to save. Free coffee though. What's up, my emo man?
Feel more relaxed at night. I might even buy a trinket.
Hello there, care for a cup of tea? Of course, a free cup. I'm sorry, coffee. And we have a free cup of coffee. Let's check out the undersea stuff. I love this man. He's shaped so interestingly.
Hey, ahoy there! I want to take you to the deep sea fishing tour. It'll cost you 1,000 G.
See what we can catch down here. I hope I said yes. Oh, we're dropping. There we go. Getting very deep and scary. Whoa. Look at how dark it's getting, y'all. Very deep underwater. This feels like a Mother bit, like Earthbound or Mother 3. I don't think this should work like this. Like, this should kill us, but whatever. Let's see what kind of squirrely fish they have here. Oh, he's a wiggly one. There we go. Okay, Snake, why did you say that? And immediately we got a scary fish. Time to catch some deep sea horrors, and this thing has like 12 eyes. What the hell? The huge eyes can detect the faint silhouettes of prey. Hate that. Put it back. Throw it back in. I think we should throw it back. Oh, it's getting late. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god. I want to catch one more fish if we can. Trying to see if like time is passing while we're fishing. Technically not. Let's go though. Oh god, take me up, take me up, take me up, take me up, take me up. I most certainly did not catch $1,000 of fish, but actually I did. I caught $1,050 of fish, but get me upstairs, take me up, take me up, take me up, take me up. Don't tell me time's passing while we're going up. Oh no, I gotta drink my coffee right away. Probably bad for your blood pressure underwater. Get me up. We gotta go. Oh my god, everybody's gone. So scary. 1 a.m. Wanted to see if I could find Lewis and Marnie in that bush. Oh, Emily, I would love to give you like a pizza or something, but I'm gonna die if I'm out here any longer. Please let us make it. $30 seconds left. I think we're making it. Okay. I was a little dramatic. I just get so scared. We have passed out in the mines and stuff before, and it just ugh. Okay. Interesting. So, we must choose a profession. Miss, good to see you. Yeah, coffee makes you go faster in this game. So, for our profession, do we want to become a coop master and befriend animals quicker in the coops? So ducks and hens and stuff like that. And it takes less time to make a new duck or hen. Or, yes, it seems like the cat now no longer blocks your progress, right, Snake? The cat is a permeable object indoors, I think. Or should become a shepherd and befriend barn animals quicker and sheep produce wool faster. Honestly, that sounds pretty good. Also, I forgot I gotta go plug my phone in. Hold on. You thought it would give me the edge for the speed run to bed, and it did. I also have to blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, so any thoughts? Do you all have any tendencies? Do you think Shepherd would be good or Coop Master? I'm also gonna turn off the fan that's blowing air on my legs. It's cold. Thank you, Twatho. I appreciate it. You think we should go sheep? I think so too. Getting that wool faster sounds pretty good. We'll be drowning in wool anytime now. You know what, Lurky? I have not had water in a good bit. That's a good idea. Okay. So let's go shepherd, shall we? I don't mind taking a little bit longer to incubate the eggs, but you're not a Stardew Valley pro? That's fine. I don't need any professionals. You already don't have legs. Oh, I do. They're cold as hell now. They might be so cold they might fall off, honestly. You would go with the coop because you tend to use the eggs more, but shepherd seems long term if you invest in sheep. I just remember when we first played Stardew Valley, getting wool and turning it into cloth. We needed cloth for something, some machine or something we were making needed cloth, and it was so painful to get. It was wild. Damn you, Mash, for yawning. Radish salad, there's nothing like a fresh peppery radish. It reminds me of late spring. My mother would slice up fresh radishes and serve them on grainy bread, a little bit of salt and pepper. Those are the days, but I digress. Now watch closely. These recipes sound good, honestly. The way that they're describing it with the grainy bread and whatnot. There we go. There's our late little guy. Padded melon. These might be some harvestable melons as well. Here's Grandma Blanky. I need a blankie! I can't wait. I'm gonna go to Costco next week. And I intend to get my dad a new fleece. The zippered pockets on his fleece are broken. I just want that parrot to be looking out for me. The suit of armor goes inside though. Unless, can you put it here? Put it here. Okay, never mind. He's gonna guard the door. Look at that Dark Souls ass dude over there. I'm gonna get a new fleece for my dad at Costco this week. I bet they're selling them. I don't even know if they are, but I'm betting you that they are. She grabbed dinner. That sounds like a good idea, Pastel. Honestly, you don't want to get too tired. You know when you get so tired you can't even like get up and do the thing? We don't want that happening to you. You have a nice blankie in the car from Aldi's. Is that so? I bet they have some nice cheap blankies, right? My dad was using my Twitch partner blanket in the emergency room. We couldn't find. He usually has like a gray and white blanket that we take to the hospital to keep him warm and toasty because it's always freaking cold in the hospital. But we had the Twitch partner one, and everyone kept asking what it was, and I was like, video games? It's a video game blanket. I didn't want to go through the process of explaining what Twitch was to a bunch of folks in the ER. You know. Link, sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I have a new hammer, and I'm going to try it on a variety of metals. Can you smelt an iron bar? Duh. Obviously, I'll just grab one. Oh yeah, I have 3 with me right now. Easy. Easy peasy. You're going for now? Okay, have a good one, Just Game Hero. Have a nice dinner. There we go. Let's smelt some more of these little guys. Speaking of smelling, let's go check in on the cows. I'm using logic against you. I know. I should be like, no, don't leave. Only watch me and don't take care of yourself or whatever. But you know me. Wait, can I put up this painting in here? Oh my god, please say yes. That's criminal. This is a wall. This is criminal crimes, and I won't have it. I should be able to put up this painting. You think the blanket was intended for dogs, but you don't have a dog, so it's for you. Yeah. They do make those where it's like you have something to like protect the the couch from getting dog hair on it for folks that like their dogs getting up on their couches. Stella's not allowed on the couch. That is not a thing that Stella does. Because when you have dogs on your couch, the couch smells like dogs. Now, the whole house smells like dogs any damn way. Because when you have a dog, everything smells like a dog. But we're trying to keep the couch as smell-free as possible. Good morning, beauties. Oh, I gotta feed the damn beauties. I always forget one thing. It's either putting the stuff in the machine or feeding the animals. Drives me nuts. I know exactly. I'm really out here cracking down on folks, making sure they're getting up, peeing, eating food. Monster that I am. World's worst Twitch streamer. I can't wait. Oh my god, let's go buy some goats! Let me get this trough expanded also. Hold on. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's good enough. Except for it doesn't feel like it's good enough, but it's good enough for now. Let's go get some goats. Yes. So excited for goaties. Thrilled, in fact. Miss Marnie, you better be open on a Wednesday. I don't care if it's the Lord's Day or whatever it is in this video game. That cow looked gone. I don't like that. Hi, Miss Thing. I do. Now, do you have an auto grabber? I should get that someday. But do you have an automatic feeder? That's what I need. So you place it inside the Cooper barn. Not a bad idea. Jeez, that would save us a minimal amount of time, but still good. Purchase animals, though. Yes. Yes. I love her winter outfit. Honestly, pastel. Backy. I have a way to improve this. No. Okay, hold on. Becky. Becky. Oh, no. Becky. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna need more goats. Should we have a fourth cow? Let's just get 3 cows, 3 goats. Because I have 6 cheese machines. Brubby? Sure. It's Becky with the goodwill. It's exactly what I was thinking of morphing it. And then 1 more goatee. Zada, sure. Zata. Sure. Okay, let me give her something too. I bet she likes cheese. You seem like a cheese kind of lady, Marnie. That's a big smile. She said thank you. You can use a scythe to cut feed from grass. Or you could buy it from me, of course. I could use the cash. Adios. I didn't know she spoke Spanish. I didn't know Marnie was Spanish. Or Latin. Spoke Spanish. Spanish speaking. That's probably the word. Now, I don't have enough money to buy the deluxe coupe from Robin, but that's our next gig, is to get all that going on for us. In the meantime, though, I should, go process these eggs to make mayonnaise, and then dive into the mines and get more bug meat. That's right, I forgot about the bug meat. The deluxe coupe. Yeah, I gotta save up the bucks for the deluxe. And then I need to save up enough cash also for that auto harvester, because that would be nice. Just walk in there, grab the stuff, and go. You know what I'm gonna do for myself? I'm gonna sell this cheese. It's weird that I only have 2 cheeses. Oh. I gave 1 to her. That's right. Sell this cheese. But I'm also... I grab these. And additionally, I'm grabbing a totem. Because I'm always like, I gotta get home. Always going nuts, losing my mind. Instead of grabbing some of the totems that I already have. I'm pretty sure I have some farm totems. Look at that. Boom. And I think I have a recipe to make them as well. Oh, I have warp totems for the beach and the mountains, not for my farm. Okay. Now we're good to go. Now we shouldn't have any issues, and even if I stay until like 1 a.m., we're not gonna die. So let's do that. You got some food? Excellent. What did you grab? You know what I really have enjoyed, Pastel? I'm trying out some new crackers and chips from Trader Joe's, which usually would be like, because like, I don't know, sometimes I think of Trader Joe's stuff as being like very good for you, but maybe not being high in the flavor profile. Okay, here's my guy. What am I gonna give my guy? A salad, probably. You're welcome, Linus. Linus is like my bestest bud now. Trying out, they have like a pumpkin and cranberry cracker, which was really good. Also looks like the ad break starts in about a minute, folks. Just so you know, if you're not subscribed or you don't have Twitch Turbo, might be seeing some ads. So, the pumpkin cranberry crackers were really good, and I think it's gonna go great with brie. I had it with some Baby Bell cheeses because I didn't want to cut open the brie until like family board game day. But that was exceptional. And then we also tried, they had elote flavored like corn chips for dipping. It was really good, especially with like, you know, a creamy dip that's not, you know, too forward. It was great. It was really spicy, but not too spicy, just like a nice warming spice. Had a nice smoky flavor as well. Super good. Definitely recommend this. I don't know if they're new or whatever, but I definitely recommend them. Gotta get that bug juice. Okay. Yeah, the elote. It's like elote seasoned chips. They're great. And they're like Frito scoops. You know how Fritos makes those ones that it's like, it's almost got like a big thumbprint in it. It's like a corn chip. It's like kind of thick. So good. Loved it. I have to stop myself from eating it, honestly. Because I don't want to eat up everybody's chips, and also, I also don't want to give myself terrible heartburn. You having pasta with pork osobuco leftover? That sounds amazing. Did you make that yourself? And also some warmed up Hawaiian buns? Delicious. I had chicken and potatoes during the break, and also before the show. And I'm thinking of using my leftover rotisserie chicken. We learned a nice little meal hack from one of these YouTubers that I watch. I watch a lot of like busy moms that make meals YouTubers. Because although I am not a mom, I have to make meals for a family. Hey, I am! How about that? So I watch a lot of moms that do meals and such. And this recipe she made, she took like dip from Aldi's. It was like a pork and cheddar dip. No. It was a bacon and cheddar dip, I think. And she took like shredded rotisserie chicken, mixed it together, and then put it on focaccia buns and served that up as like a bacon cheddar chicken salad sandwich. So I'm going to do something like that. Maybe on Monday. Just take our shredded rotisserie chicken, mix it with some spinach artichoke dip, and then, you know, lettuce, tomato, salad sandwich. Right? So, been watching those like mom YouTubers, but not doing mom things, making meals only, because I don't really need to see the other mom stuff. Okay, your grocery store has some pretty solid sous vide meals. You get 6 portions out of it. You just make the pasta or rice fresh with it. That sounds amazing, Pastel. Pork osobuco? You kidding me? So fancy. That is awesome, Pastel. I love making a meal stretch. So Mom and I are going to be making that up this weekend. Oh! Although I think on Sunday we're just going to do sloppy joes because that's what my dad likes having. Oh, I get you. Yeah, sometimes when you have meals that are like the marinated meats you can get at Aldi's or other grocery stores, sometimes those can be a little too salty. We had gotten some marinated pork. I think it was like carne asada or something like that. Something like that. No, carnitas. It was carnitas. We had gotten some carnitas from Aldi's. It was marinated and everything, and it was so easy to make, but it was a little too salty for me. And unfortunately, I have like a sensitivity to salt, which means I undersalt a lot of stuff for my folks. So I ask them, "Does this taste good to you?" Because I don't really need much in the way of salt for me. So I have to salt it to their tastes, and I can like pretty much tolerate it. But when like pre-prepared meats are oversalted, it can give me like a really bad sore throat. Grocery stores go hard on the salt. I think a lot of folks expect food to be salted a lot. I think a lot of fast food and takeout food is kind of like oversalted in a way. Because it tastes really good and it's a cheap and effective seasoning thing. So I think a lot of people's palates are attuned to things being salty. But at home, we cook most of our meals at home, so I'm not really used to stuff being salted so heavily. But that's okay. You know, but we've definitely adapted to like having lower sodium stuff. For me and also my dad now, I think too, has a salt sensitivity. It used to be back in the day that I would eat a bowl of my mom's delicious beef stew, and then my throat would hurt for like 2 days, but not the case. We've adapted our recipes. My poor weird brain and my weird body too. Cause like my brain loves it. I'm like, this tastes delicious. And then like my body's like, ow, 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 hurts, ow. So but now I don't have to worry about that. It's just as easy as like, you know, putting a little less salt. That's all. But I hear even like, you know how some folks are like, dang, salads taste way better at restaurants, pastel, than they do at home. I hear that some restaurants salt their salads, which you can't do in big batches. Because then, like, if it's sitting around and it's salted, you know, those leaves are going to start to wilt. But, like, they put a little salt or extra salt in the dressing. So it tastes, like, super delish. My poor broken guts, right? What a shame. But, you know, I'm living. I'll survive. Salt and pepper is common on salads. When I make salad at home, I have never once even thought to put salt or pepper on it. But, like, I guess that's a thing that one does at a restaurant. You get their chili and their peri-peri chicken. It's been a lifesaver when the thought of cooking is just a no-go. That is excellent, pastel. It's good to have those ready-made meals, you know, because it's going to be healthier and less expensive than doing the takeout, you know. In the dressing, but in the leaves themselves? I mean, I think it's just like over the leaves. I'm not sure. Do I make and use dressing? I do use dressing, certainly. I don't really make a dressing, though. But I'll use some, like, Caesar dressing. But I go pretty light on it. Maybe a little ranch. And I'll have it on the side so I can dip the leaves in it as need be. Dressing is great. I do love it. Yeah, that probably has tons of salt, right? But I thought folks are putting the salt right on the leaves. Like they're going like grind, 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 you know. With the pepper shaker and all that. Okay. We're looking for bugs, folks. And hey, a bug found us. Perfect. I hope we get enough dead bugs to make this thing for my man here. Okay, so we have 39 out of 100 bug meat. We need a lot more bug meat. That is common too, but maybe it's objective, I guess so. It's just something that I wouldn't think of doing, but dressing is something I'd think of doing, Mash. So, maybe it's all about perspective, right? Like, of course you'd season potatoes. Of course you'd season, like, roasted vegetables. I don't know why I thought that it was so strange to put salt in a salad. But it still seems strange. I don't think I need that red mushroom. I think I'll be good. I need bugs. That's what I need. Oh, hey. A lot of random junk out here. You've also heard that kale gets massaged in restaurants, so it's more tender when it's served raw. Yeah, I've heard that too. It's like massage with oil, because the oil can break down the barrier that the leaf puts out. More so than vinegar. I think oil is the thing in dressings that make salads wilt and makes kale soften. We're not going down yet. We gotta see if there's a bug down here. I am shocked to see absolutely no bugs in here. Come on, buggies. Come on, bugs. This is a very bug-free playthrough. Oh, thank goodness. We got some boreworms down here. Perfect. And 2 cherry bombs. How about that for luck, huh? Finally kicking in. Down another floor. Yay, bugs! I've never been so happy in my life to see a whole bunch of bugs at night. At 11:30 at night. In the video game, don't worry, it's not 11:30 yet. See, Pastel summoning the bugs to the bug dance. The bee bobble. That's what we need, the bug summoning. Getting a little late. I think I could push it till 1 though. I got that farming token. I don't mind stretching it out a little further, as long as I keep my eye on it. More bug guts, excellent. Let's go down another floor. You never know, it could be bugs down here. Sea and jellies. Not able to get through here, huh? Okay. Don't like it when the jellies try to step to this. Alrighty, we should go home. Sorry, Link, you got assigned Tina. Yeah, you're gonna work to the bone for sure. To the very last second. You know, I used to make, in Stardew Valley, I was like, I gotta go to bed at 8 so my guy will wake up with, like, plenty of energy. But if you go to bed at, as long as you're not passing out on the floor, your character wakes up with plenty of energy. You know. But if I was a human being, I would absolutely be going to bed early. I'll wake up early. Which is what I do in real life anyway. Kale likes to be very relaxed before being eaten, indeed. I'm sure that's what was happening to Kale in the dinosaur ages. Getting a massage gently. Caressed by massagosauruses. This inventory is wild. Let's get this thing freaking sorted. It's not a morning if I'm not saying let's get this damn inventory sorted. Okay, store these powder seed thingies, store that too. Okay, looking better. Harvest Moon games are way more strict about that. You find it hilarious that Concerned Ape was like, close enough, yeah. Imagine waking up after 5 hours of sleep and being like, oh, actually, now that I see, our energy isn't full. But I mean, we can just drink some coffee or whatever, eat a salad, have a dish of the sea, and we're good to go. But maybe it does affect your energy level. Link, I've got a new item in stock. It's called the Auto Grabber. This thing can milk your cows and goats, shear your sheep, gather eggs, and pluck your woolly rabbits all on its own. It's considered a luxury item, so we're charging $25,000 from Marnie. That's wild, Marnie. Also, I saw that yesterday, girl. You do lose energy if you're in the red zone when you go to sleep, but not a lot. Yeah, I just noticed that. Dear Link, I'd like to give you some information on an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's a time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. Favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everyone in the village is randomly assigned to somebody else. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift for their special friend and surprises them with something special. This year, your secret friend is Sebastian. Don't tell anybody. The feast will take place on the 25th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the town square. See you then. gonna get too hot if I do that. There we go. Is this like bumping into my hat? Okay. I thought my hat was moving around. Alrighty. Don't give your poor dude cheese. Does Sebastian hate cheese? No, I think we saw a little secret note that said what Sebastian likes. Because he's one of the eligible bachelors. And apparently he's got a nice looking chin. Yep, I'm cozy now. It was getting cold. This is my favorite new cardigan. I got this last October, I think. And Mom was like, it looks a little bit big. And I'm like, I don't know. I think the bigger is the better. So I think I lucked out. And ever since she has complimented me on it. So I think I figured this one out. Let's put up this ding-dang painting, shall we? You not put it there? Oh God in heaven. Okay, put up this lady. Maybe one of these. Store the rest. Big old lady painting. Why not? Excuse me. These don't stack? The ceiling flags? Strange. Oh wait, Sebastian's the goth boy. I thought, oh damn, Sebastian's my secret friend? I thought my friend was gonna be, I was thinking of the man with the long hair, Elliot. Looks like Kurt Cobain's cardigan. What if it was? Cheese is not a goth food. Imagine that. What is a goth food? What do you think goths enjoy eating? Any goths out there? True goths? Is it just coffee and cigarettes? Tell me that there's something else you have that you like that's goth. I must know. Inform me about the goth lifestyle. Squid ink food? Ooh. Maybe, because it's black. There are many goth factions. It seems like cheese-hating goths is one. Yeah, damn. What is Mr. Sebastian like? Haley and Emily, older bachelor, Elliot, Shane, and Harvey, right? We actually don't know what Sebastian likes. Well, let me see if he's in my little lovey-dovey zone. He sure does like pizza. I don't know if it's his favorite. His birthday passed. I didn't give him anything. God, I'm awful. He likes carrot, autumn bounty, and pizza. Squid ink pasta. You had some of that last night. Black rice is good too. Hello, Thor Kebab. Good to see you. What's going on today? Limp vegetables. Scots like limp vegetables. It's an unrealistic storyline in which a lactose intolerant person actually doesn't want cheese. Oh my gosh, is he lactose intolerant? Well, he likes pizza. Make it make sense, concerned ape. Make it make sense. Drunk Satan, you changed your name. Oh my gosh, welcome back. Thank you for letting me know. I hope life is treating you well. I like both names, but I appreciate you letting me know that that's you. It has been a little while. I hope that life is being kind to you. How about that? What have you been playing lately, Thor Kebab, aka Drunk Satan? Let's see what's going on with the cows today. I gotta start off with the cows. Although we have some new goats too. Hell yeah. I'll get my cheese. Has it been since the Ocarina of Time days? I think so. It's been quite some time. It's been quite a few years. But here I am. Still doing this. It has been a while. Life is going great. You're married now. That's awesome. That is beautiful. You're still playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and Skyrim. What a great game. Red Dead Redemption 2 is fantastic. I don't blame you for still playing it. And good for you playing Skyrim. I still want to play Skyrim. Someday, I hope I do play Skyrim. But I haven't given it a try yet. How about that? Congrats on your marriage, though. That's beautiful. All right, got our milks. Let's put some more hay down. I want to make sure we're well stocked with this because the kids gotta eat. Red Dead Redemption 2 has some of the best stories in games, right? True that. It was good as heck. Yeah, I did enjoy Fallout for the little bit that we played it. So I think I really would enjoy Skyrim. It is one of those games you gotta wander around, you gotta make your story, you know? But I think I could do that. Especially, I think we had a fun time playing with, like, Chubbs McGee or whoever it was that I made. Chud Hard Cheese. Something. Your RMT started getting into games and they love Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like RDR 2 is something like if my dad could play games, I would get him to play that for sure. I did not make the mayonnaise. Keeps happening every day. Once again, this is why I don't think I'd be able to own animals. IRL. Because I'd be like, great, got all my eggs, and I'd probably just leave them outside. It's basically the same game, but reskinned to be high fantasy. I think so. Ugh, especially in terms of modding it, right? Yeah. It is a therapist, like a physical therapist, I think, MASH, but Pastel will tell you the details. Can't wait till we get that goat milk. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Anything else new you want to share with us, Thor Kebab? Registered massage therapist. That's right, yeah. Anything else? Let's see. We got time. I think we should just go straight to the mines, honestly. We don't yet have the dough to get the expanded coop, so we'll pass on that. We'll just work on getting that bug beat. It's the same engine, same combat, except for swords and bows instead of like guns. Same console commands and modding software. Okay. I'm not surprised. I do hear that Skyrim is the one game, though, that when folks mod it, if you add too many mods at once, it's hard to figure out, you know, what exactly you goofed up on. And you have to start from a fresh install. Same for Fallout, though. Okay. Even the lockpicking mechanic is the same, but a different PNG for the lock. How interesting. You're at work right now. Okie dokie. Oh, I don't want to get you in trouble, Thor Kebab. You take your time. Just delighted to have you here. Not much is new with me. Still doing this, obviously. Still just having a blast with it. But I did start doing yoga this year. To take care of my back. As you know, we are getting older. So, I'm trying to treat my back better. I can't be sitting around like I'm in my 20s anymore. You spend the end of your nights watching Jade. That's great. Jade is fantastic. I have bangs now. I do have bangs now. That is true. You can't see them because I'm wearing this hat, but I have bangs now. That is different. Oh, and I'm in the Women's Guild as well. It's fantastic. That has been a change in the last year that I've really loved. It's like a Twitch run thing where they bring together like femme-identifying streamers and stuff. And it's been great for collaborations. It's been great for like sharing resources, better understanding like how to stream, basically. And through them, I'm going to be a part of the Women's Guild October Halloween raid train. I'm super excited for it. So I've got to do some planning this weekend on what fun stuff I'm going to do. But I know for sure I'm going to do a fun Halloween-y cooking stream. Oh, did I blow that little man's hat off? I'm sorry, Crabman. Yes, yes, you have been working on the stretching and the mobility. You know, you can get away with it in your 20s, but then in your 30s, it's just like that. You always thought I was a very entertaining streamer. Thank you so much for that. You've heard that Pilates would be good for your muscle tension. And for the fact that you have 0 spoons most days, Pilates can be done in bed. Maybe you could try that soon. That's a good idea. I used to do Pilates when I was in college, Pi, and I enjoyed it a lot. It's very intense, but I think like anything, you can start off at a low level and then, kind of crank it up as time goes by. This is Penny's handwriting. I want to get everyone something they love. Parsnip glazed yams, no beer for Mom. Fairy rose and plum pudding for Jazz. Vincent likes pink cake and grapes. Mr. Molnar likes leeks and fried mushrooms. And Granny Molnar likes beets and tulips. Love that. You do a ton of stretching in bed for the convenience. Smart. Am I making field grapes? No. No, that would take a lot of effort. And also, the sensory aspect of it would not be there, would it? I can't have you all reach into my home and touch the peeled grapes and be like, ooh, it's witch's eyeballs. You know, Signalis, 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 Silent Hill. Maybe some of that. I feel like Bayonetta might be possibly a little October themed, given that it is a witch. It's witchy stuff. You know, maybe. See, Bayonetta's a witch lady, so I think I could sneak that in. She is so amazing. God, I love Bayonetta so much. That game was absolutely bonkers, out of control. You know that with your fibromyalgia, you can't do like 15-minute walks around the neighborhood because you're to the point where you're using mobility aids for the joint and the muscle pain. Yes, stretching in bed will help. It'll keep the body moving, you know? I do just 10 minutes of yoga every day, and then I do my 10-minute walk. And I'm trying to add 10 minutes of core exercise too. My core is... I with the lower back pain, I hear that exercising your core can help with that. 'Cause some back pain is brought on by having a weak core. Because then your back's doing all the work, you know. Hello, bugs. So we got some more secrets to read. More stuff around the train tracks. Morning stretches before you get up is doing wonders for you. Heck yeah, that's awesome. It's helped a lot for me as well, especially after I've destroyed my back doing that big cleanup in my mom's office. The week-long, well, 2.5 week-long cleanup. That totally busted my back. I've gotten 100% better from it, but I think it's left a lasting fingerprint on my spine. So. Yeah, exactly. Your core can help keep you upright. Then your back doesn't have to do all that work, right? We're getting hella bug meat. Okay, I have 4 days left. We need 36 more bug meats. I think we're doing pretty good. We'll keep going down. Please, more bug meat. It's never something that I want in this game until we're doing one of these quests. You found out you have pelvic torsion. What the heck? That's also wrecked your core, so you're hoping the stretches will help with that too. At least with the tightness in your hips. I don't know if I've heard of pelvic torsion before. If it's not too much, and if it's too personal, then you don't have to explain it, Pi. But I don't think I've ever heard of that before. 12 o'clock noon sharp, last day of the season. Check the bush above the playground. That's, I think, where Mr. Krobus is, maybe. 12 o'clock sharp, noon. Check the bush above the playground. Last day of the season. I have to try to remember that. Yeah, I heard recently somebody say that exercise is medicine. And I was like, yeah, it is. Should be doing the more exercise thing. So I've been playing Pikmin Bloom a ton, and I can't stop talking about it, honestly. I've become very annoying in talking about how much fun it is. I've been playing that a lot, the Kebab. It's a little phone game. Where it's like Pokemon Go, it's made by the same folks. But counts your steps and you can harvest little Pikmin. Yeah, it's healthy and it sucks. But, you know, You do it, and some folks enjoy it, you know? I am not at the point where I'm like, this is great. Whenever my YouTube yoga instructor's like, okay, time to do downward dog again. I'm never like, yay, great, downward dog. I love this. I'm always like wishing I could place a spell on her so that she would fall through the floor in the video. But, you know, it's good for me. So. Okay, so basically your entire pelvis is rotated more to one side. So your right hip sticks out more than your left. And you have the added bonus of the entire right half of your pelvis being rotated up. Oh my god! That's wild. Pi, I'm so sorry to hear that. How the heck does that happen? Or is that just something you were born with? You enjoy workouts like weightlifting and boxing, but stretching and mobility can be, yeah. Anything where like you're fighting gravity is like, wow, this is a lot. Downward dog is the worst. Your wrists always hate it and your hands slip on the yoga mat. My wrists are not big fans of it either, Alice. So when it's getting to be too much, I do my fist like this. And I'll be on the mat like that, having my knuckles like that. One person was also saying like, my yoga teacher was like, be up on your fingertips. That seems like more pressure on your fingertips, but it might help your wrists a bit more to do that. But I'm not a doctor, and you should talk to a doctor before you take any exercise advice. That's my legal spiel. You should probably download Pickle and Bloom. Yes, do it, Snake. Do it. Because I'm gonna continue being annoying about it for a very long time. And I could always use more help destroying mushrooms at church. Which is, my Pikmin are obsessed with church. You were born this way. Gotcha. You didn't find out until a few years back when you did an MRI for lower back pain. I can't believe it. And I mean, I'm sure it's so subtle that it's not really something you could probably see yourself, Pi. You know? I mean, what's going to be the difference between like a hip poking out this much and that much? Especially if you're standing up or something. Can't see it. Mushroom fighting gang, you're going to get there, Mash. Someday I'm going to be summoning you to the mushrooms. The mushroom mines. The finger thing works really well, does it? Hey, bug. Die. But definitely don't start doing it without training your hands a bit first. It's a lot of pressure to put on your fingertips. You're not used to it. Okay. But I definitely gotta pass that warning along to Alice. Because I try it just for, you know, the short occasions, but I can never do it that long. Great tip, though, Snake. Thank you for that. Go down before showing. Need that bug juice. We only need about 24 now. We've been getting bug meat at a pretty good rate now. Which one of these barrels was full of bug meat? I feel like that would be so weird. But great. Perfect. If they don't have bugs, I'm not really interested. I'm gonna keep on moving. Heck yeah, bug. Heck yeah, bug meat. And another bug. No more meat, though. If you start off with doing, like, knee or hip push-ups with it for a while. Gotcha. Did side plank stuff today because I was doing the core work. I could not figure out what the heck I was doing. Side plank? And, like, doing this and then looping the arm under here. Side plank stuff. Jesus. And this was a beginner ab workout. Like, okay, girl. I didn't know we were going sideways today. That seems a little advanced for me, but oh well. Or yes, leaning up against the wall, doing wall push-ups. That's a great way to train the fingy strength. So you don't have a really extreme case, but you do remember as a kid struggling to do like jungle gym or climbing on playgrounds. You even took dance class for years and you could never get down to the full splits. Your instructors are always confused as to why. And that was because your freaking right leg was popped up in a different damn direction. That is wild, Pi. Who would have thought? I wish you could go back and tell them now, be like, Hey, turns out it's not because I was bad at this. It's because my leg is bad at being in the right direction. Well, I'm glad you figured that out, Pie. I'm sorry you have to deal with it. But I hope you're able to find, like, you know, some routine of stretching that's going to be good for you. Something that makes your body feel good and maybe helps with the mobility rather than holding you back. Crack open this rock. Hell yes. I've never been happier to see these bugs. I usually hate seeing them come by. But love to see them now. You wish that a lot too, yeah? Yeah, exactly. Knowing is such a gift. I love that bug meat NRL. I can't get enough of this stuff. Yum, 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 yum. I need it for Willie, I think. He's got a quest for it. Let me eat a little baguette real quick. Can I tell you all something before the end of the show? I have had a song freaking stuck so deep in my head for several days now. It's the Star Bomb song, like Nintendo Retro Drop or something like that. You know when Nintendo does those presentations where they're like, this is what's coming up next to the Switch. And they'll announce like 50,000 different things you've never heard of before. Like some really old, weird... Is it Take Me to Snurch? No. That's a good one though. They announce like weird games. It's like, no one's heard of this game. Why are you giving us this game for free? Yeah, when they do their directs and they announce just like a retro game that never got released in America or something that did get released in America and only 2 people ever played it. I have had that song stuck in my head, and it's just Aaron Hansen whisper rapping absurd titles to video games that don't exist. You get all this good stuff and maybe even sell it. I can't stop listening to the song. I am truly obsessed with the song, and it's frightening to me. It starts off with Squimble 2, which is the sequel to Squimble. They got Pachinko de Mayo and Barbie's Adventures in Toledo, Ohio. Diarrhea Warrior, and also more of your favorite games like Cuck Hunt and Mecha Lawyer. I can't stop thinking about this damn song. Can't stop thinking about this song. And how true it is that, like, they really are announcing some games that no one's ever heard of before. Squark and the sequel to Squark, which you have to play before you play Squark, because it left a lot of the story out of Squark. Diarrhea Warrior, it was great. It looked like, they also did some, like, art of what these games would be. Diarrhea Warrior looked like Shovel Knight, honestly. It was fabulous. Anyway, if you want to know what's going on in my brain, I would say give that song a listen, because I can't stop thinking about it. Anyway, let's shut this down. Thank you all for hanging out with me today for Stardew Valley. I had a blast. I think we're gonna go see somebody else who's online, but I'm ready to change out of this outfit and into something comfy, which is pretty much just this outfit. I have to tell you, it's very comfy. Oh my god, it was so great to see you, Thor Kebab. Honestly. Swing by anytime. Tomorrow we're playing Final Fantasy XIV, playing Yakuza Kiwami on Wednesday. In fact, before I tell you all this, I could just put it up here. Oh, I forgot to update this. Hold on. It's not Wong Wednesdays, because I beat Resident Evil 4. It's now Yakuza Kiwami 2 Wednesdays. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta do a lot of spacing stuff here, I think. Okay, that might be better. Okay. Of course, Pie. Happy. It's Cabaret Wednesdays. Yaku Wednesdays. Something like that. The Square Community modding community is what inspired Toby Fox. Actually, not a lot of people know that. Yeah. You know the wife and you were having a lazy weekend this weekend? That's great. Please do so. Fashion theme tomorrow.